Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the gym. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Wednesday to you all, and
Yes.
hopefully you're having a most fantastic day so far. I'm joined by Jesse Parker.
Hello.
How you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing really good actually. It's a beautiful day in Akron, Ohio. It's like perfect weather. That's like my ideal weather. It's like it's sunny, but there's a nice cool breeze. It's like a nice 70 or like 65, 70. It's perfect. It is great. And tomorrow's going to be nice. Tomorrow and Friday are going to be nice too. So this is my favorite time of the year. It's just like, right as winter's ending, getting into summer. I hate summer. It's too hot. But like the in between is great. So yeah, I'm doing good. Just been kind of taking a little bit of a cool down from playing Pokemon cards, like testing because the European International Championship was like my last major tournament in this format, this current format. So now I'm just getting my mind into post rotation mode for Atlanta regionals, which is going to be the first regional with Journey Together and rotation. So I started testing a little bit with JW and getting our minds wrapped around what the best decks are. So yeah, that's kind of like what I've been doing. That and just working my other job. So
Working your real
my
job,
real 9 to 5,
dude.
Yeah, it's been really busy lately. So we just got a new teller started recently. So I've
Oh
been
yeah.
like helping them out, and it's been really hectic lately. But yeah, it's been fine. So yeah, things are going great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. It's been a lot. I've been working on a lot. I mean, I haven't been live since I released my last video on Tricky Hideout, so
Yeah, and that looks like it's doing numbers.
I am quite excited about that. Um,
Yeah, that was a fun video for sure.
yeah, I was really excited about how the video turned out. It's being received well. It's doing well on YouTube. That's great. It feels good to have like a
Your new
project.
project
Yeah.
be blossoming.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. The landscape of content creation, YouTube, all of that has just changed a lot over the course of the last 8 years that I've been making YouTube videos.
hmm
At the point now where like subscriber count doesn't matter
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
You were telling me about that, and like everything I've learned about the YouTube producer side of stuff, I've learned from you. And yeah, it's crazy to think about, like how you can just have like no subscribers but have a video get like close to 100K views. Like that's just crazy to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All you have to do is like you just have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like when I was starting the channel, I was like, no, actually, I kind of almost want to tell as few people as possible about it because I just want to like see proof of concept.
Yeah.
Like, is
Sure.
it just algorithm that matters? And the answer is yes.
The answer
All
is
that
yes.
all that
Yep.
matters is the algorithm. So
Kind of sad, but it's nice that you kind of starting to feel like you figured it out and how to
play into it.
yeah,
a
play
little
into
bit.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I am figuring it out a little bit. You do have to kind of be aware of like the YouTube meta in that there are two. I'd say there are two like very popular kinds of YouTube videos right now. There's like very chill kind of YouTube videos where like it's just a person and a camera and
Mhm.
it's more lifestyle. And it's like the kind of anti brain rot content,
Yeah.
right? Where people just feel like they're kind of hanging out with somebody and it's just super chill stuff. But then you have like your brain rot content where it's like
Cut every 2 seconds.
cut every 2 seconds. There has to be new stuff going on.
The intro needs to be like in your face, like
Ah,
boom.
yes, Subway Surfers, kind of like so. And then like you also can't really create YouTube content as if you were a 2018 YouTube creator. That's the thing is like if you're like making YouTube videos like how YouTube videos used to feel 5 years ago, like people will just click off because it's like that just it's like it feels dated.
Yeah, one of my least favorite trends, and I get it, is how like when in a video to get your attention, they'll put like one of the hypest moments in the video at the beginning as like a little preview.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that because it spoils the video, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, why do people like that? Like, that's so stupid. I immediately like on some channels I really enjoy, I will just like skip through the first like 30 seconds because I don't want to get spoiled. Like, why would you show me the hype moment at the beginning? That's what you look forward to. But I get it. It like engages the audience and sees like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna happen later. Like, I don't know. Like that's my little pet peeve of YouTube, but I get it.
So yeah, I've just been trying to like I've been trying to be more cognizant of like modern trends, not just digging my heels in and staying stuck in my ways, but just trying to like have fun with the medium. And I think that there's on one hand, things are kind of depressing because it's like you would think that on a channel like Tricky Jim, where I have 1,500 videos and 130,000 subscribers, that like means something for long term.
Yeah,
but it means nothing. It
like
just
I'm at
means
least gonna
absolutely
get,
nothing.
I'm at least gonna get this amount of traction on my videos.
Absolutely
minimum.
nothing.
But
it
no,
means nothing.
You're gonna at least get 10K, and that's it.
It means nothing. It means nothing. So like, so like all your time that you've invested into like growing a channel like that, and all the videos that exist on that channel, and everything that we've been through over the years, it all pretty much means nothing. It's no guarantee of success going forward. It is all just basically vanity.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the most popular YouTube channels just completely fall off. Like I've watched like YouTube videos talking about like fall offs, like some of these big, huge YouTube creators, and then like they're really hyped for like a year or two, and then their videos struggle to get even like 10K views. It's just like that's just the way it is, you know.
Yes.
And I think those people didn't like figure out the algorithm, you know, and they are just left behind, you know.
Never evolved, never
adapted.
You know, viewers found different tastes for like different kinds of trends or content, and no longer connected with that anymore. And I found myself kind of like it happens to, it like comes for everybody. Like fall off comes for like everybody and everything. It's really kind of like nauseating, and but you just have to like, you kind of have to keep playing the game is what I realized. Like as we age and as trends change, and as you just have to keep playing the game and not be afraid to like start over. I think, you know, for a while, you know, I kind of dug my heels in and was like, well, you know, I've built this channel, Tricky Jim. This is like the biggest ship. This is everything, right? Like how could I possibly start over somewhere else? Like there's 130,000 subscribers here. You know, there's 1,400 videos on this channel. Like, doesn't that mean something? And the answer is no. It means nothing.
Yeah,
I have
crazy.
I have a nice silver play button to show for it.
Yeah. Where's that at, by the way? Is that at your house?
It's at my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a nice silver play button to show for it. But like, but what I've learned, what does matter, is the skills that I've developed as a content creator over the course of the last 7 years that make me capable, and the equipment that I have
starting over,
and the relationship, and the relationship that I've built with Full Grip Games, the relationship that I've built with people within this community. Like I'm not starting from ground zero.
It's like a new game plus in a video game.
Yes.
Where after you beat the game, you get to play it again, but you keep all your knowledge from the game. Like,
yes,
that's like...
it's exactly like that, right? It's exactly like that. I'm not like completely starting over, but I am in some ways starting over, and I was really afraid to make this jump. Like if you would have been listening to me talk about it a month ago, I was definitely afraid and anxious about it. But now it's like the proof of concept is working. Like this new video has almost 100,000 views. Keep in mind, I have never released a tabletop video with 100,000 views. Never.
Yeah,
I've never done that.
That's true. Yeah. I think the highest you got was like, I don't know, 40, 50?
Like 60.
60?
Right?
Yeah. So it's really sweet that like the second video is already here, like at this level. So that's super, super encouraging. And
it is. It is.
I'm very happy for you. Be able to, you know, you set a goal and you're reaching that goal, and everything seems to be going the way you want it to at this point. Yeah. So
feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. So I'm stoked about that. And I'm very blessed, very thankful that things are kind of going back in a positive direction. It feels really bad as a creative person and a creator to kind of be stuck in a rut where like you don't know where like where like things are going to be going successful again, right? And I feel like, okay, well now it's like, all right, I've got something that I'm passionate about that's doing well.
Yeah.
That's not TCG Pocket. That feels great. So
yeah, it's like being in a dead end job or something. Like like I don't see where how this goes anywhere. But
for
yeah,
sure.
You have the resources and the know-how to, you know, get it to where it's at right now. So yeah.
It's also kind of crazy because it's like, okay, well, you know, anybody like the algorithm in a way, the algorithm is like is so, because that's been the biggest evolution. And I know I'm rambling here, but I think about this stuff. I stay up late. I can't even sleep because I think about this stuff sometimes. But like,
I mean, you haven't got to talk about this at all yet.
It's
so
true. It's
that's
true.
Fine.
The
Continue.
algorithm is like the biggest change in content creation since I started YouTube in like 2018 or 2017 or whatever. And on one hand, it's really kind of depressing the way that things are now, because like established channels with like 1 million subs, or like for me 100,000 subs, it all that's meaningless, because if your stuff isn't catching on the algorithm, then no one's seeing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like so on one hand, it's like depressing because it's like, oh, I've built this channel with 130,000 subscribers, but it just is all kind of like basically meaningless. And then on the other hand, it's really encouraging because like anybody could start a YouTube channel and make it.
Yeah, of
anybody.
course.
It's like the algorithm is in some ways just completely democratic, in that like
anybody can like start over. You can recreate yourself.
Yes, anybody. If you're good enough, anybody can do it, right?
Yeah.
So like that's kind of crazy on like
you
another.
Can do it.
That's kind of crazy on like another hand. Whereas like if you just want to start cranking out videos with like hundreds of thousands of views, you could just do that tomorrow if you're good enough, right?
Yeah.
So like that's also crazy. Like you don't have to grind your way up from getting like 20 views a video or whatever. I think when I started Tricky Jim in 2017, my average video was getting between 2,000 and 5,000 views for like years.
So it's like that's how it used to be, but it's not really like that anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it still can, I'm sure, be like that, but yeah, no, that's crazy. I don't know. It's a crazy world. It's YouTube.
Yes.
Space.
Anyways, I got lots of thanks to dole out, so let's do it. Yo, huge thank you to Dankus for the Prime sub in the 65 months. Thank you,
Dankus?
Brandon, for that gigantified emote, 100 bits. Thank you, Roger the Kyogre, for the Prime sub in the 44 months. That big guy Dan for that sub in the 26 months. Brett Fett with the Prime sub in the 14 months. My Militia, T-Mose, Sam Pants, Asian Reindeer, dang, True Oddish Queen, Sticks, Brandon Beazle Bozo. Let's go. Beelzel Bozo. Morris is back, 54 months. Thank you, Peter and Ruben. Thank you all so much for the hype, getting the stream started. You'll welcome everybody on YouTube as well. Thank you guys for being here, and hopefully you're all having a wonderful day so far. All right, Jesse, you were talking. I got some people in the chat. They want to hear about reaction. Give me your reaction to the promo you get for getting 200 championship points. All right, go.
So, I mean, I won't say I expected more, but, like, I think that it's fine. I mean, the threshold is 200 CP, and I think that's definitely, like, I'm not going to say easily achievable for everybody, but I think your average TCG player, that's a super attainable goal. So it's cool they have something to reach for and, a target to set that maybe Worlds, getting top 125 is too big, of a goal. I say shoot for the stars personally, because anybody can make a deep run in a tournament, I think, if you play enough. But if you don't want to set that goal for yourself, you can at least be a little more casual and be like, oh, maybe I'll go get this year's promo card, And I think you get some PCG Live stuff, which is like, that's some people like that. I don't really care as much. I know you don't care. But
no.
Yeah, but you get a cool promo card. And I guess apparently it's something they've been doing in Asia since 2021, where it's a promo card you get if you reach a certain threshold. And the promo has like artwork of like every popular, or like a lot of the popular decks this year. So like I think last year's promo had like Miraidon in it and Chempao, and it's just cool. It's a nice little commemorative thing for your season. So I think it's cool. I mean, they don't have to give you anything. So the fact they're giving you something is kind of cool. I know my first reaction when I looked on Twitter this morning was a lot of people were expecting to get a lot more, but I don't know what I don't know what people were expecting. I don't know, but
I'm gonna be honest,
people
bro.
are just entitled.
Anybody who's mad about this, like, dude, you're mad because you didn't get a good enough consolation prize. Like, come on, like you missed, you failed at accomplishing the thing, which is I don't know, like not fail, but like it's a consolation prize. Like what? Everybody wants a trophy. What do you want?
Anything that should motivate you to do better. And,
you didn't qualify for Worlds.
Yeah.
Like, dude, get over it. Try again next year.
But
pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Try again next year. Everybody doesn't need a consolation prize, dude. This is participation ribbon. Yes, this is literally a participation ribbon. And I bet you could even get some decent money for this thing. You could probably
I don't know, but maybe
you could probably like repay for a flight that you took somewhere with like, because I bet you this thing will sell for.
I don't know.
How much do you think it's going to sell for?
I don't think that. I mean, the Worlds promo, like the English Worlds promo, doesn't go for more than like 300, I think. So, and this is going to be way more easily attainable than a Worlds promo. So, I would be surprised if this card went for over $100. That's just me, but
cool. I mean, like, to be honest,
it's still though, whatever. I mean, I don't think people are going to be looking. I mean, some people will sell it, obviously, but I think it'll be not worth enough where people be like, oh, yeah, I want to keep this as a cool, like, I did pretty good this season, I don't know.
I think that I think it's a nice goal for players who only play locally. Yeah, I agree with that.
True. And can only go to like 1 or 2 regionals.
I agree with that take. It's a nice little bar to set for like a local player who's
you can get 200 CP just off locals easily.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then like I think that this is great because it's this is exactly what TPCI should be doing. TPCI should be just printing more promos for people as rewards for things.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
like a day 2 promo something.
It costs them almost nothing. Right? Like it costs them almost nothing. And they did increase like prizing, which is nice. Like now if you get top 128, you get a full booster box. Whereas before you got like,
really? Yeah. Yeah. Like I bubbled 66th place at UIC and I still got a full booster box. So that was cool. Yeah. I got a booster box of Surging Sparks. That's like $300.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's they did increase the, when they increased the pricing to be like pretty much double, they also increased the booster pack special. And that's cool. I mean, it would be cool if also they gave you like, instead of just the participation promo card, like if you got to day 2, you get like a day 2, like a special like promo card that says like, I don't know, you can make it say whatever, but I think that would be cool. But also I think Pokemon does enough for competitors. Especially when you compare it to other games, like go look at some other competitive just games in general and like the circuits that the company runs for them. And I think Pokemon goes above and beyond, the fact you can get top 32 and get like $1,000 at a regional is just like pretty sweet. I don't know.
Thank you, ZemQ, for that sub. Thank you, Stexon, for that sub. I mean, here's the thing is that y'all are talking to someone who is a Division III athlete. Okay. A Division III college athlete.
Yeah.
That's my life. That so much of my life and perspective is formulated by being a Division III college athlete, which means that I spent hours a day practicing every weekend out competing, running. I never got a penny or anything for any of that. It was all competition for personal improvement and pride. You played for the love of the game. That's why you did it. People who are like, wow, my promo's not enough. Man, shut up. Like, dude, frankly, shut up. Like, because
it's like a luxury hobby.
Shut up, dude. Like, that's my take on it. Is like, shut up, get over it. You need to get some character and get over it. Is like kind of where I'm at with it. Like, are you not playing for the love of the game? Are you not playing for the friends you're making? Are you not playing for the love of the sport? Like, if you're not, then move along, right? Because it's insane. Like, just play the game and have fun, right? Because there's so much of like the culture of the game gets lost when it's all about the things, right?
Yeah.
When it all becomes about the stuff, that's not why I love the game. That's not why the game matters. The game matters because of the experiences that you have, right? And so whenever people get too fixated on the crap, that just is like, man, get over it, dude. Yeah. So,
but yeah, it's a cool little prize. So I mean, it's better than the previous years where you got nothing. So
the NCAA is paid now, not Division III, dude. You ain't getting paid. I don't think you're getting paid to go to a Division III college.
NCAA that's Division I, right?
Well, Division III is also NCAA.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't know how.
So, anyways, I mean, I went to a Division III college back before Division III before college athletes could get paid. So, I mean, that's just what it was, right? And I was a competitive runner. I mean, I won a national title. I won a national title in Division III. I'm a national champion. All I have,
national and a regional champion.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at this guy.
All I got, and I got a trophy.
Oh, okay.
For winning Nats. That's it.
Yeah, trophy's cool.
I got a trophy.
Trophies are awesome. I love trophies.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's like my prized possession in my life, probably. Like that, or like the regional win trophy that I have, like are the two. But like, and I'm thankful for that.
Oh, yeah,
but
they
like,
used to give trophies for regional wins. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now we get medals.
I didn't even get an athletic scholarship to go because the Division III colleges can't give you athletic scholarships.
Oh man.
So I paid, to go to school and then competed every day for nothing, right? Just for the pride. For the pride, dude. That's it. Just for the pride of the game. So anyways, we'll get over it. If you're mad about the promo, get over it. Let's
well, enough about your casual Tricky Gym hideout content because we have some real competitive
That's
stuff
so
here today.
true.
So you better put your sweatband on or your headband on.
Oh yeah.
Get a little sweaty.
We've got the sweaty content today. Just got a package from Dragon Shield. So real quick shout outs. Dragon Shield's got 2 brand new sleeve colors on the way. These are not duals. These are just regular Dragon Shield matte sleeves. They are coming out at the end of March. We've got Amber and Amethyst. I'm not going to open them yet because I'm going to like film them for like a nice, ad or whatever.
Well, you can still film with the box.
So true. Let's crack them then. Yeah. Let's take a look. Because I'm still going to use the box. The box actually looks nicer on camera without the
I was gonna say,
plastic
without
wrap
the
on
glare.
it. Yeah. So we've got Amethyst and Amber. Amethyst, they're both like, this is like sparkle purple. Think of it like the difference between pink diamond and pink.
Yeah.
This is like purple is
vibrant
to amethyst as pink diamond is to pink. Think of it like that. Right, and then we've got the amber, which think of like pink diamond is to pink as amber is to orange. Right, there's like a slight sparkle, orange.
That cracks me up every time.
A slight sparkle to them. So again, shout out to Dragon Shield for providing all the sleeves for this tabletop gameplay, and excited about the new colors. I'll be making some ads for upcoming videos to show those off. But
yeah, those purple ones look real nice for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited because these remind me a lot of the Nebula color.
I might get some of those for my Psychic GLC deck.
Heck yeah, dude. It reminded me a lot of the Nebula color, and Nebula got discontinued, so that's hype to have back.
People really like that one.
All right, Jesse, tell me a little bit about what you've got.
I got lots of decks with me. I got busy.
I see you.
Oh, it cuts off here. My bad. I just realized that.
Yeah, we're way down.
Yeah, I'm way too far down.
You're way down the table there.
Okay, so I have a lot of decks that, like, none of the owner's Pokemon. I leave that to Andrew. He's got the Ends, the Iono deck, whatever. But those decks aren't very good. I got Raging Bolt. So Raging Bolt, Raging Bolt with the Noctowl engine. I think we already showed this deck off. It's updated a little bit. It plays a single prize Raging Bolt, which can be nice against decks to let you have, like, a snipe attack. So, like, if you were forced to take a single prize with Rotom early, you can go and, like, even your prize trade out by sniping, a Hoot with the baby Raging Bolt. So, Baby Raging Bolt's in here. And a cool tech that's in a couple of my decks, a lot of people in Japan are playing this Ditto from 151. If you don't know, this Ditto has an ability called Transformative Start that says once during your first turn, it's only during your first turn, if this Pokemon is active, you can discard it and then search your deck for a basic Pokemon and swap it within the active spot. And the reason why that's good is because Fan Rotom lets you search for, on the first turn, 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less. So basically that means Fan Rotom can turn into any Pokemon. So you can Fan Rotom for like 2 Hoot Hoots and a Ditto, retreat to Ditto, and then discard it and get a Raging Bolt out. So I think that's a really cool thing that a lot of decks that play Noctowl are doing. And I think Noctowl is like the best consistency engine that we have post-rotation. So, yeah, that's my Raging Bolt deck. And then I have Feraligatr, which is the deck that won the Fukuoka Champions League. It's the exact same list. A lot of these lists are from the top 16 at Fukuoka Champions League. So, yeah, I'm not sure about this deck. I think this deck it seems fine in my early testing, but, man, it's just so hard to beat this Ogre Box deck that has the Wellspring Snipe. Like, it can really just take over games. But yeah, the idea is you damage yourself with the Feraligatr ability, move damage counters with Monkey Dory, and then do the copy the hit and run attack with Relicanth and switch to like, Mimikyu or the Milotic that can't be damaged by Terra Pokemon. So it's like an attacking walls deck. Dragapult Dusknoir needs no introduction. It's just Dragapult Dusknoir. Yeah. That's the spicy deck. Leave that for last. I got the deck that I think is like the BDIF personally, and that's the Ogre Box deck. Ogre Box, Terra Box, however you want to call it. Basically, the star Pokemon is Wellspring Ogerpon with its Torrential Pump attack. Does 100 to the active, 100 to or 120 to the bench. So it's like a Radiant Greninja snipe almost. That can be easily used with the Sparkling Crystal Ace spec, which reduces its attack cost by 1 energy. And bench barrier is gone. So the only bench barrier we have now is Rabsca, which no one's really playing Rabsca, at least not yet. So being able just to snipe without your opponent anything they can do about it is just really strong. You play a thick knockdown line. You play the green Ogerpon to let you accelerate energies into play, and then energy switch onto like Lily's Clefairy, which is a low maintenance attacker, kind of like Raikou, that has the times the number of both players' bench, and its ability lets you hit Dragon Pokemon for weakness. So it's like the fairies of old. And then you can end the game with a Blood Moon. Everybody knows how good that card is. So I think this deck's really low to the ground, really consistent, very powerful. And then I got Gholdengo, but the way you play Gholdengo now is with the Dunsparce, baby. So you play Dunsparce to give you that extra draw. It's just like a free pivot. It's really nice. You still play Energy Search Pro. Gholdengo is just a good consistency Pokemon on its own. So yeah, that deck, really no introduction there. You just kind of a swap, and now you play the... Since you don't have Radiant Greninja anymore, you need some other way to like have a little explosive draw. So the Dunsparce is your guy. Then this is a spicy deck. This one I built last minute. This is Archaladon Poison Donk deck. So
what?
So the Donk deck, you had like the Cloth package where you can poison and do 80. So his Radiant, Hisuian, Sneasler rotated. So how are you gonna increase your poison damage by 20? Play 4 Perilous Jungle. So Perilous Jungle is like Verbank City basically, except it can't be done to it only does it to non-dark Pokemon. If you're dark, it doesn't affect you. So yeah, Poison checkup plus 2 damage counters to poison. So that plus the Petulant plus the Brute Bonnet to poison lets you do 80, on turn 1, so you can donk people. And then Archaladon is just a low main attacker. It's just a 3/2 line, just a low maintenance guy, and then you can attach the Mochi to Archaladon and let it do 260 plus the poison is 30, so you can do 290. So yeah, it's just a really aggressive deck. You play 2 Ditto, you play 2 Mew EX, 2 Squawkabilly, 4 Carmine. You're just like turbo trying to like cheese your opponent. So that deck's really fun. I might, if I get a chance, I might try to run that a couple games. So yeah, that's what I got. I think these are some of the best decks from the new format. Not so much this. This one is City League, but yeah, these right here all seem pretty strong.
Yeah. And I actually was real happy with how the Enzoric deck performed last week. I think it is the strongest of like the new.
Yeah, it's deceptively strong.
It's certainly the strongest of the new Journey Together cards. And it seems like it's the most well-rounded of the new archetypes. I still have your Hops deck and your Iono deck, but I don't really think that those have too much legs in our upcoming post-rotation
the Hop
format.
Seems okay. Like we have seen some Hop decks perform, but like really weird Hops decks, like some that are like not even. I've seen some that aren't even playing Metal Energies. You don't even use the second attack. You just use the first attack because the first attack can do a lot of damage with all the buffs. Yeah, and then the Cramorant. You can force Cramorant to attack twice, since the Cramorant only can damage you when it's on 3 or 4 prizes. Yeah. So on their 4 prize turn and on the 3 prize turn, Cramorant's your main attacker, and then you end the game with like a Blood Moon. So I've seen that.
That's
doesn't
cool.
it sound cool? And then, but I got top 32 at the Champions League. Yeah. That played like a 2/2 of the double that when you evolve it at Gus. So like there's a lot of like, but then there's the more traditional. Is this the one with
yeah, I'll have to build that. I'll have to build what you're talking about. That sounds sick.
There's some like very interesting ways to play Hops that you wouldn't first initially look.
Yeah.
So I think that owner's Pokemon has a little bit of promise, but I think the Belly Bolt deck just seems like not quite strong enough.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because it's probably the coolest one.
Yeah.
Like Energy Rain. Who doesn't love Energy Rain?
Yeah, the Belly Bolt deck just kind of is a little too bloated, too inconsistent. Which
Kilowattrel is really good. Like the fact you can like preload energies and then discard and draw. Like
you just look at the strength of cards in the format. I mean, like
the attackers just aren't good enough.
Dragapult, right? Gholdengo, Raging Bolt. Everything in here.
Snipe 2 Pokemon.
yeah. And it's like the Belly Bolt deck is not like cheating enough in order to really like.
You got to be able
up.
to cheat. You know?
You need
this card's cheating until Bench Barrier comes out.
Yeah, your deck basically needs to be able to make it feel like you're cheating, right? You need to be able to do something that's just kind of like inherently unfair.
I'm excited about this deck right here.
Heck yeah, dude! That is the one new deck that I built. I've got a Mamoswine deck. And
I don't even remember what it does. I just remember it's like for each stage 2 Pokemon, you do more damage or something, right?
And because you need a little bit of cheating in every deck, I've got a Togekiss in here, just a 101 Togekiss. But it's Mamoswine.
It's a stage 2 Pokemon.
It's a stage 2 Pokemon, is it not? Buffs your damage and could allow you to take an extra prize card. Broken, right? Broken.
And then the Mamoswine ability lets you search your deck for a Pokemon, so you can like tutor out Pokemon. It kind of reminds you of that like Meganium deck that was good for a while. The Meganium that let you like instantly have a rare candy effect, or you explode a bunch of these stage 2s in play. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Exactly. So that's the concept, and we'll see how that goes. It's got Garganackle.
It's got Garganackle
as well. Yes, so Garganackle, you can accelerate an extra energy into play. It's got a Luxray, so when you're losing, which you'll definitely be
free
losing.
Stage 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, free stage 2 Pokemon. Pidgeot, obviously the best stage 2 Pokemon in format. So or at least it was. Maybe it's Dragapult now. Yeah. But for a while, it was that. And then Jesse wanted me to build this Charizard deck. It's Charizard Noctowl.
Got 9th at the Champions League.
Yeah, so Charizard Noctowl.
8th or 9th, something.
We'll see if I end up playing that. Honestly, Charizard I find
it just seems like the new way to play Charizard. Yeah, I mean, it's just Terra Charizard, and it also has Dusknoir. I think some people were trying to build Charizard with Noctowl post rotation.
Yeah.
And it just felt like a worse Charizard Pidgeot. But I think now with like Rotom and Lumineon gone, the Noctowl engine is just the most broken consistency engine right now. It's like Inteleon. So like, why wouldn't you play that with Charizard? And Charizard's a Terra Pokemon. It just makes sense. So yeah, I think that's the way you're going to build Charizard. And then this Blissey deck.
Tell me about this Blissey deck.
It got 3rd at the Champions League. So how can you not build it? It's a Blissey deck that got 3rd at the Champions League. I think the reason this deck is so good is because it just like, if you remember from the old Blissey video you did a while ago,
oh yeah,
it bodies Dragapult.
Okay.
So Dragapult's one of the best decks.
Yeah.
Even with Lily's Clefairy hitting for weakness, Dragapult is just a very, very, very strong attacker.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's what this deck is. It's Blissey. It's like you can attack with walls. It's just like a weird like attacking walls energy switch deck. To be honest, I haven't completely wrapped my head around the Blissey deck. I've been focusing on other things. So I'm not really sure how this deck runs. I just know that the wall Pokemon like Milotic and Farigiraf are really strong. And Blissey is an easy way to power them up. It's got exchange ticket. What's not to like?
What does that thing do?
It lets you swap. It lets you take your prizes, put them in your deck, and then take the top 6 cards of your deck and put them.
Bro.
Like, it's just like, it's the only way to access your prizes in the format right now.
Right.
So yeah, I think like you don't want to prize like you're one of Farigiraf, you're one of Milotic. I think that is the thing that will keep this broken deck in check. This broken Ogre Box deck is it struggles against the walls Pokemon. Like the Farigiraf, like walls like every Pokemon in your deck.
I was gonna say, bro, I think I'm gonna destroy your Ogre Box with Blissey here.
The thing is, like, you can easily tech for it though. Like, I think the Ogre Box deck could just play a Cornerstone. Like, in Cornerstone, you don't even need
Are you tech for it? Do you want to put Ogre?
I'll give you. Bro, that sounds miserable, dog.
I'll give you.
Okay,
you said that's BDIF. I'm here. I'm ready to destroy you.
What's funny is you don't even need to play a fighting energy because the crystal counts as a fighting. So, does this have any way of removing a tool? There's no way to remove it.
There is no way to remove a tool.
You just have jamming tower.
Right. But I'm just going to kill the mask with the
I was
thing
gonna say
on
you
it.
can just kill it. See, I'm gonna get bodied, bro.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna get bodied. You're just gonna.
I don't know.
monkey
You
door.
came on my stream. You told me that that's the
I just-
BDIF,
I ju-
and then I told you I got a deck that beats it.
I
100-0.
I literally just told you that beats it. What the heck? No, we're not playing that matchup. That's gonna suck.
Not playing the match. All right. So I have a question for you, Jesse.
What?
How do you show off a wall deck?
You don't.
Then why did we build it?
I didn't realize that it was like a wall deck.
What
And
you
I,
mean you didn't realize
I
it
just
was a
saw
wall?
Blissey. And I said, this guy's cool.
What do
You can't really test a wall deck. That's a good point. And I did think about that, but I mean, I could give it a shot. Well, we could try it. Sure. Let's see
You
how it
can't
goes.
test a wall deck. Right. And that's the thing. So it's like,
That's fair. No, I agree.
yeah. So how do you test a wall deck? It either walls or it doesn't.
That's true. I got to figure out what to cut. Let's see. I don't need monkey. Yeah, no, monkey dory is probably pretty good.
I don't know. You think this could beat Dragapult?
Yes. Milotic, I think.
What does this lose to?
I don't know, man. That's probably why I got third. It's probably pretty good.
All right, let me play Mamoswine first, and then
Okay,
we'll get
good
to the
idea.
Then we'll get to the wall deck. All right, what would be a fun matchup for Mamoswine?
I have no clue, man. I don't know. Raging Bolt, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we always play against Raging
Okay,
Bolt.
fine. I'll play Gholdengo.
Get that Gholdengo out of here. We need somebody who's like
Okay,
more
well,
fair.
okay, Ogerpon. This isn't
God,
fair.
It's got the grass thing that like can one
You
hit
pick.
KO me.
You pick.
Hold
I
on.
could play the Archaeolodon Donk deck. I don't know.
No. All your decks are too good, Jesse. See, that's why I got to play the wall deck.
Feraligatr kind of sucks. I won't lie.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll play against your Ogre
Or I could
box.
just play Dragapult.
I'll play against your Ogre box.
All right, fine.
Fine. Or Dragapult.
Saying,
but
I'm
yeah,
like-
Ogre box.
yeah.
No, because I just
Dragapult actually feels pretty fair. I feel like Dragapult kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
the Ends Zoroark deck gameplay video that I'm editing right now is Ends Zoroark versus Dragapult. So I feel like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
This deck hasn't got any showtime yet. Yeah, this deck is so good.
Cool. So like we could do Ogre box versus my cool fun Mamoswine deck.
How much HP do the Swinubs have? 80?
70.
Oh, 70.
Yes. So we could do it versus my cool, extremely cool Mamoswine deck.
You only need one other stage 2 Pokemon to play, and you can one-shot all my Pokemon.
The Gator. What is the Gator actually good against? The Gator's also a wall deck. Like this is the format you're getting into.
Yeah, I
Chatters.
won't lie.
It's walls versus not walls.
I think the immediate post-rotation format is going to be a little rough around the edges. I think we're going to have to wait for like the Destined Rivals set, and then I think we'll get the bench barrier, this
You think?
Wellspring. Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think we'll get a bench barrier?
Well, they already revealed it.
What is it?
It's Shaman.
Really?
Yeah,
God, I'm not on Twitter anymore.
it's
so
all
like,
good. It's a really balanced bench barrier. So this is actually like one of the best cards they printed in a long time. So it's 80 HP, so you can't poffin it out. So it's a little harder to get out.
Yeah.
And then its ability it protects your non-rule box Pokemon from bench snipes.
Wow.
Non-rule box. So it's actually like really balanced.
Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia decks releasing in August.
That's
or sets.
so you have to scroll down a while.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
revealed it a long time.
This was released along. Man,
I would just go on. Oh, I was gonna say Tuan Lays, or you can go to
It's
Justin
cool.
Basil. Justin
you
Basil.
you already told me what it does. So
Yeah.
it's all
It's
good.
just it's an 80 HP grass Pokemon, so it can't be Poffin, so it's a little harder to get out than Manaphy, and it's a little weaker than Manaphy because it only prevents bench snipe from your non-rule box. So your little guys, little guys are protected. So it's like a more balanced bench barrier.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually happy with that design. I think that they did a good job with that.
Oh, grass GLC bench barrier. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. All right, grass getting that is kind of cool for Gym Leader Challenge format. All right, love that. Thank you, Sticky Bandit, for the sub. Thank you, Meta Nightman, for the sub as well over on Twitch. Appreciate it. That's cool.
Another
cool.
type with bench barrier.
I don't think my Mamoswine can beat, a single grass Ogerpon. That is a problem.
Well, the thing is, so this plays like it only plays 5 grass energy.
I saw
Sorry.
that. That's why I decided. That's why I ultimately was like, all right, I'll play this matchup. Fine.
Yeah. Ogerpon is mostly just so you can just pop an energy in play and then just switch it
Energy
right
switch,
off.
right? Because you play energy switches.
Yeah. But you could get your 2 grass ones in play, and You could obviously attack with it, especially if you have the crystal. Yeah. If every type gets bench barrier, is Kyogre getting unbanned?
No.
No. That's a resounding no. Hey, if we're gonna unban Kyogre, then we need to unban Marshadow. Yeah. Good idea.
All right. What heads or tails, Jesse?
Heads.
It is tails. I'll choose to go second.
All right. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw for turn. Okay. Pretty good opening hand. I'll use Fan Call, which I can only use on my first turn. Lets me search my deck for three colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less. So we're definitely going to get me a couple Hooters here, a couple Hoots. I could go get the Ditto and turn that into a Wellspring. I think I might do that. Assuming Ditto's not prized. It's not. Great. All right, off Fan Rotom, I'll get Hoot, Noctowl, and Ditto. I'm going to go back into my deck. Actually, not yet. I'm going to use my Ogerpon ability first.
Oh, boy.
All right. I'm going to... Oops, obviously I should play this Nest Ball. Play Nest Ball. Go get me one of them there. Ogerpons. Green Ogerpon. Yeah, the only Ogerpon that sucks is the fire one. The other ones have all been pretty good. I was thinking this deck might be a deck that could possibly play one of the Ogre's Mask tool cards, because you play so many different Ogerpons. Teal Dance. Alright, I'll bench Ditto. Rescue Board, retreat to Ditto, and use Transformative Start, which I can only use on my first turn. It lets me swap it with a Pokemon from my deck, and then I have to discard the Ditto. So I'll get Wellspring. Bench Hoot, attach Dark, and pass to you.
All right. Yeah. I don't love what I'm seeing here. It's unfortunate. I'll draw. And I've got a nice starting hand, though, so we do have that. So long as my trolley is in the deck.
Yes.
So let's start with Arven. And I need my A-Spec. There it is. You big pink 8-spec. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, broken.
And then I put a little technology in here. Yes. The experience share as well. Very cool. However, whatever Pokemon I, go and get is just going to get absolutely destroyed next turn. So, like, it's the unfortunate part.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, this is lovely, actually. So I'll play the trolley. My precious trolley. Let's go fill this bench, shall we? I'm going to get a Pidgey. And for my next choice, I'm also going to get a Knackley. And then I'm going to get a Swinub. And I'm going to get another Swinub. And then I've got one more selection that I can make. And it's going to be Like, what if Jesse goes boss double knockout?
I don't think I'm bossing because I kind of have to play Crispin.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And for my final choice, it'll be another Pidgey.
Seems good.
Then, for my next trick, I'll play Earthen Vessel, and I'll discard Arven. And search. What's up?
Oh, go ahead.
Yep. And with the Arven, I get to search my deck for 2 basic fighting energy to put in my hand.
Yeah, I think the reason this Terra Box list is playing the Monkey is just because Dragapult's a really good attacker. Like, Monkey Dory is just a really good card. Like, you can honestly put Monkey Dory plus Dark in, like, almost any deck, and you're probably going to get some use out of it. You can also live and attack. Pikachu can live and attack with its ability, and then you can move damage that way, too.
It's true. It's true. Okay. I'll attach an energy to my Togepi in the active, put TM Evolution on Togepi, drop Experience Share to a bench Swinub, and then I'll use Evolution.
Nice.
Search my deck for 2 Pokemon that evolve from my bench Pokemon. I'm going to get Pillow-Swine, and I'm going to evolve the one without the Experience Share so that you can't, like, you know, kill the one that's a Pillow-Swine and with
diversify it a little bit.
Exactly, exactly. And then I will also get Pidgeotto.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Pretty good turn. About as good turn run as Mamoswine can have.
I think so.
Draw. I'll use Crispin, which lets me search my deck for 2 basic energy of different types, and then attach one to my Pokemon, and I put the other into my hand. I'll take Water and Psychic. And I think I'll go back in. So Crispin here. Put this in my hand. I'm going to evolve to Noctowl and use Jewel Seeker, which I can only use if I have a Terra Pokemon in play. And it says I can search my deck for 2 trainers and put them into my hand. I'm just going to go get some more Hoot Hoots. I'm going to actually get an Earthen Vessel. For some reason, I thought this deck played 1 Poffin. I think some lists do. Poffin would be good right now. So, that's okay. Get some more energy into play with Earthen Vessel. And then Nest Ball. Yeah, so I'll get Earthen Vessel and Nest Ball. And then I'll play Earthen Vessel and discard Pikachu. Get 2 grass.
Yo, is there a Pidgeotto with free retreat? God.
Yes, that one has more HP though. But yeah, there is one with free retreat.
Interesting.
It's actually funny. William Azevedo and Pedro Pertuzzi, they're like the Charizard masters.
Yeah.
And they recently played Charizard and they used that Pidgeotto. So
Ha!
I think you're right.
Let's freaking go, dude.
There's like a specific situation where that one is better, and I can't remember what it was.
The situation that makes this Pidgeotto superior in this situation is that it's the only one I own.
That's a pretty good reason. I'll use Teal Dance. Ooh, cool. Nest Ball. For Hooter. Bench another Hoot Hoot. Attach for turn. And then I'll use Torrential Pump, which says I may shuffle 3 energy from this Pokemon to my deck. If I do, I can also do 120 to one of your bench Pokemon. I'm going to do 100 knockout and do 120 to Pidgeotto.
That's what I thought you'd do,
I
yes.
get 2 prizes.
You do. On turn 2.
Pretty good.
My single prize board.
Didn't even need Crystal, which means I can save it for later.
Now, Experience Share does activate, so I get to pass that energy back to my Swinub, which is nice. But I am in a little bit of a tough spot to start off this game. Here we go. I'll promote Swinub and draw. Huh. Nope. Gotta be Iono. I'll attach to Swinub and Iono.
What does that attack do? Lets you find a friend or something?
I don't know what it does. Let's pull
I'm
it
gonna
up.
guess it lets you search your Pokemon, search your deck for a Pokemon, and put it in your
2
hand.
basic Pokemon, put them onto the bench.
2?
Yep, it's Call for Family.
Oh, it's the same as that.
Yep.
Pretty good.
All right, off Iono, I'm going to get 6, and Jesse's going to get just 4. Beautiful. I'll vault. Not yet. Okay. Bench Pheasantipity EX, and I'll use Flip the Script to draw 3. Okay, I'll evolve into Mamoswine and use Mammoth Carry, which allows me to search my deck for a Pokemon and put it into my hand. I'll get Pidgeot EX. And I'll Rare Candy into Pidgeot EX.
Cool.
And I'll use Quick Search. And with Quick Search, I'll go get another Rare Candy.
Dude. He's popping off.
And then I'll Ultra Ball, discard Piloswine and Pokegear for another Mamoswine. And I'll Rare Candy into Mamoswine.
Sheesh.
And then I'll use Mammoth Carry. Aw, yeah. And with Mammoth Carry, I'll get a Knackle Stack and evolve it.
So it does 40 more damage for each of your extra stage 2s?
Let me see.
I assume it doesn't include Mamoswine.
Search your deck for a Pokemon, put it into your hand. So any Pokemon.
No, the attack.
For each stage 2 on your bench, yeah.
Okay. There's 40 more.
Yep.
So right now you're doing 260.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Okay.
He looks like he's from Minecraft.
He does. It is true. And with that, I'm ready. I'll use Rumbling March for 260 damage, take the knockouts, and 2 prize cards.
Okay. Draw. I'll use Teal Dance to draw. And then evolve into Noctowl and use Jewel Seeker. I gotta get me a Pheasantipity. Pheasant Skibbity for sure. And I could go get an Area 0. Cards in hand?
I've got 5.
Yeah, let's get these 2. Crispin and Nest Ball, and then I'll Nest Ball for Fez. And use flip the script. Okay. Then I'll attach for turn to Pheasantipity. Interesting. Gonna retreat into Teal Mask. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And I'll use. Oh, man, I really should draw some more cards. I was thinking. Yeah, that was a bad play. I made a bad play.
It's cool, bro. Here we are. Play it as it lies.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
Listen, man. Mamoswine needs all the help it can get.
Whatever. It's all good. I'm going to use Myriad Leaf Shower for 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, and then you're weak to grass, so 360 damage.
Yep, that'll do it. Mamoswine goes down, unfortunately. Jesse's got just 2 prizes remaining, and I'll promote Pidgeot EX with the free retreats. Draw. All right. It's time to go. I'll start off with Pokegear 3.0. Take Iono. Attached to, well, I'll evolve Knackle Stack into Garganackle, who's got the energizing Rock Salt ability, which allows me to attach a basic fighting energy from my discard pile to one of my Pokemon. Yo, it's from discard pile?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. I thought it was from hand. That's just even better. So I'll use that energizing Rock Salt to put an energy onto my...
stage 2, it better.
You're right, yeah. I'll accelerate that fighting energy to my Mamoswine EX and then attach an energy for turn. Bench Swinub and play Iono.
Yeah. I definitely should have got Area 0 in Nest Ball and not Crispin. I was for some reason I thought I had another bench spot for the Blood Moon in my hand, and I would have really liked to bench the Blood Moon. But it's all good. We'll draw into the Noctowl.
Okay, and here we go. I get 4. And then I'll flip the script. Play Super Rod. And with Super Rod, I'll put Togepi back in. Swinub. And Mamoswine. Use Mammoth Carry to go get a Togepi.
So the next turn, you could potentially just KO a single prizer and take 2.
That's what I'm saying. And then I'll quick search.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Dang, Jesse.
I'm sorry, my bad, my
bro.
bad. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Chill.
My foot bumped into it.
And with quick search, sure, I'll give her a candy. Not that I need to show you, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we usually show here just because, we're
for the content.
We're on camera.
Retreat for free into Mamoswine EX. And then I'll use Rumbling March for, again, 260 damage in the knockouts.
Draw for turn. I'll use Flip the Script. Okay. I'll evolve to Noctowl and use Jewel Seeker.
You can't because there's no Terra in play. Also, guys, I do play Luxray. It was priced.
Hold on. I can fix this. I'll use Night Stretcher to get Teal Mask Ogerpon. And then I'll evolve to Noctowl and use Jewel Seeker. What do I need? I need... Do I have it? I think I have it, but I'm just like slow rolling.
You're trolling me, dude.
I'm just like making sure. So I need Night Stretcher and Grass Energy. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'll take... Oh, wait, I can't take a Grass Energy. Using Noctowl.
This guy, dude.
This guy sucks at Pokemon. For real. I think Sparkling Crystal, because then I can go boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll take Night Stretcher and Sparkling Crystal.
Okay.
And then use Crispin to attach and then put to hand, or it has to be different types.
Jesse.
I got this. Don't worry. Just don't want to make myself look like a fool and miss this knockout.
Oh, don't worry. You're not making yourself look like a fool at all, man.
Oh, thanks, man. I'll use Night Stretcher, and then I'll use Teal Dance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll attach Sparkling Crystal, and then I'll attach for turn, and then retreat, and I'll use Myriad Leaf Shower for the knockout.
Sure.
Because this isn't enough on its own, right?
So you need the extra energy, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't count as extra damage.
No.
So, yeah.
Yes.
I needed the Sparkling Crystal.
Unfortunates. You know,
being weak to grass is unfortunate.
That's honestly just kind of cringe. Yeah.
That's like as good as it's gonna get for the Mamoswine deck.
Yeah, Mamoswine's cool, but like being weak to
I didn't even think about that
like quite
when we
bad.
started.
Yeah. So, and you know what? I had a rock chest plate in here this morning, and I was like, "What do I even need that card for?"
Oh,
that card
would be
does
good.
kind of fix
that. Would actually
fix
be really good.
Yeah.
That would be a huge swing.
Instead,
card.
I decided that I wanted the spicy Togekiss in here instead. So it's that's fine. I think the Mamoswine deck is very cool. It popped off. It's set up really well, but
do you want to try it against a different deck?
No, I wanna force you to play against my wall deck.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Here, give me the cornerstone so I have a chance. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I'll just cut Ditto. It's probably not correct.
Gosh, everything's weak to grass. Why is everything weak to grass, dude?
Isn't that great?
No.
I'm gonna see if I can
doesn't
win.
Noctowl have like 100 hit points?
Noctowl, yeah.
So Noctowl can't even get knocked out by like Darmanitan.
Correct.
God, yeah, dude.
But I would assume there's probably a Hoot that you're knocking out instead.
I guess. Yes. Gator Wall, dude. What Blissey versus Gator Wall?
Blissey versus Gator Wall. I have no idea. So I'm not playing any fighting energy in here, so I'm gonna see if if just the crystal is enough to win.
I can give you one fighting energy.
Yeah, I should probably use.
I'll give you one fighting energy.
So that makes my cut easy. Then I'm just gonna cut the Monkey Dory in the dark.
Okay.
Even though Monkey Dory will be nice for this matchup, to heal, I think you're gonna win the healing war. So there's not even no point. So Ditto's going back in, baby. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it is, because I already have the cornerstone in the deck. And then fighting. Thank you. Pay no attention that it doesn't match any of my sun and moon base energies.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Hand Disruptions never felt so dead.
Pheasantipity is great, man.
Pheasantipity
It's
and
so broken.
and Noctowl. It's
And
like
Mew. Because this deck
bro.
also plays Mew, so you can, like, if you get Area 0 down, you can lots of times just have both of those out, kind of like in Rhydon.
Yeah. You can just do like literally whatever you want
Yep.
at the end of the game.
Draw
Yes.
like 6 cards, and then whichever cards you miss, knocked out for them.
Right. God, the Mamoswine deck was so cool though.
It is cool.
God, it's so cool.
Bro, if you had the rock chest plate, that would have been hard for me to win, for real.
Nah, you had it. You could have just gone and gotten Bear Boss.
That's true.
You had that win con too.
I did, but I didn't have enough bench space.
You could have gotten the Area 0.
Well, that's like 3 cards, but yeah.
There's 3 cards, I guess.
I mean, yes, that is like what I was trying to. That was my plan, but then it
Yeah.
presented to me. I could just KO with Ogerpon.
Mhm.
So, yeah. No, for sure. Like if I play well on that second turn, I can like already have the Blood Moon down. Then all I need to do is energy boss.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you, Seymour Biscuits. That sub. And the 51 months, appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's exactly like the Ogerpon deck, though. You take 2 with Wellspring. You take 2 with either. Usually it's with Lily's Clefairy, because Lily's Clefairy just does a lot of damage for all the bench Pokemon. And then Blood Moon. It's just like easy, bing bang boom.
That deck plays the Lily's Clefairy too.
Oh yeah, Lily's Clefairy is insane. It lets you one-shot Dragapult and Raging Bolt.
That's
It also could
crazy.
just do like 280 damage if you have a full bench and they have 5. I mean, it's like Raikou, except you don't has a little bit less HP and it doesn't draw a card into the active spot. Yeah, Lily's Clefairy is insane. I actually think there could be a really good version of this deck that plays 2 Lily's Clefairy, 2 Psychic, and then one of the Lily's Tool cards that makes it 1 prize.
The thing about the Ogre box is you can kind of just do whatever you want with it. I mean, it's all basic attackers.
It's like it feels like a big basic deck with Intellion Engine.
Literally, yeah. That's like kind of exactly what you got going on.
So a little harder to play just because when you have access to your whole deck, there's a lot of mistakes you can make. So get ready for the people to evolve to Knockout and then look at their deck for like.
So the walls are like serious.
They are very good. Yeah, they're serious.
They're serious because people are not just going to show up like prepared for walls.
They did really good at the Champions League, so I think that'll be on people's radar. But I think it'll be a thing where like you really have to put a lot in your deck to be able to beat them.
You
and
can't
I
put
don't know
like
if
1 or
people
2
will.
cards.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing. Is like 1 or 2 cards I don't think is going to fix it. You could try. I mean, that's why we're going to show this off.
Yeah,
like,
that's more of a more aggressive walls deck, but there are just walls decks that just play, 3/3 Milotic, 3/2 Feraligatr, and then 2 Ogerpons, or 2 of the cornerstones, and that's it. Like that's the deck.
The whole deck is
so if Cornerstone and Feraligatr doesn't work, then Milotic works. One of those 3 is probably walling your opponent. And playing Cornerstone yourself makes it so if your opponent tries to play Cornerstone, you have a way, because Cornerstone completely walls Milotic and Feraligatr because you can't be damaged by Pokemon with abilities. So that's your only way to hit through my.
So in the wall mirror, you have to play Cornerstone.
But then the wall deck plays freaking Pokevital A, the healing potion attack. It's like gold potion.
Yeah, dude, it's like
it heals 120 or 150. Yeah, 120, 150, something like that. So you're not going to win the healing war against that deck.
We got someone on YouTube thinks that fighting plus Cornerstone solves the matchup.
Well, we're about to find out.
We're about to mess around and find out.
I don't think it does. I mean, it gives you a chance, I guess.
I don't think it solves it. I think.
How much HP does Chansey have?
Chansey?
Yeah. Because for my snipe attack.
120.
So I can only KO one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good too. If you have more than 100 HP, you can survive the snipe.
So what am I doing with this deck?
I don't know, man.
Return. Oh, I have an English Blissey. This is great. Happy Switch. All
you like wonderful. Happy Switch, and you like use that to power up your
guys, your Melodic or your.
And then Crispin's just a really good way to get your energy in.
For Feraligatr. Can't be damaged by basic Pokemon EX. That's like your whole deck.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Milotic is not as... I mean, Milotic's still good against this deck because I have a lot of Terras, but Milotic's for like a Dragapult, Charizard, and then Feraligatr is for this deck. Yeah, Feraligatr is quite annoying. And then Cornerstone can wall stuff like Archaeolodon. Kinwall, Feraligatr, Gholdengo. It's really annoying. No canceling Cologne anymore.
Nope. That's right. All right. Let's get going.
Do we need to do a new prediction?
Yes, but somebody else will take care of
Someone
that.
put Bolt.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
It is tails. I will choose to go second.
I'm in for a bad time, I feel like, but we'll see.
I don't know. You got at least one person in the chat who says it's going to be free. So.
Okay. All right. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
Good luck.
You too, Draw. I'll use Nest Ball. I'm going to get me a Fan Rotom. And I'll use Fan Call. Search my deck for a Hoot Hoot, a Noctowl, and another Hoot Hoot.
All right. If this doesn't work, I'm playing Feraligatr next.
I was testing Feraligatr with JW. It's definitely a weird deck. It's a very strange deck. Like, it felt not that good when I was playing it, but I like felt like it had potential. I was like almost where I wanted to be in like every game I was playing. Yeah, it's really cool though. You can just sit behind Milotic and just infinitely generate damage for Monkey Dory. It's pretty sick.
That is hype.
Bench them 2 Hooters, and I do not have an energy, so I will pass.
Nice. I'll draw. I've got a nice looking opening with Tatsugiri here, Chansey, and a Nest Ball. So I'll bench Chansey and play Nest Ball. Thin my deck first, give me a higher chance of being able to find a supporter off of the Tatsugiri. And I want a Nest Ball for, I think Feraligatr is kind of like the best Pokemon I can get into play for this matchup, as it can't be damaged by basic Pokemon EX, which is pretty much your deck's mission statement there, is to attack with basic Pokemon EX. The Melodic is like almost walls your entire deck, but then
hit it with Fan Rotom.
You could.
Melodic. I could take the 5-shot with Fan Rotom. Wait, no, how much HP does it have? 260?
What,
so
a Blissey?
1, 2, 3. It's a 4-shot. No, the Feraligatr.
Oh, Feraligatr, yeah, 260. Yeah, so I think I'll Nest Ball for Feraligatr.
I was thinking of possibly a way to tech around this deck is playing like a TM Devolution and like damaging your guys and devolving. But this guy's got 100 HP, man. Like if that had 70 HP, you could like hit with Fan Rotom and then devolve, you know?
Right.
But these are all, I feel like, just putting like a Band-Aid on a gaping wound type of things where it's just like, yeah, I'm just going to take the L to the wall deck.
I hope the walls actually work. They have one job, and it's to actually be able to beat stuff like this.
I knew my life was going to be strong. When they revealed that Pokemon, people were like, fair. I'm like, listen, I was thinking like when, I don't normally think about rotation, but I'm like, when rotation happens, man, there is a lot of Terra Pokemon. And the fact you can just wall all of them, and it has a good attack, like 160 plus puts them to sleep. Like, that's perfect for a wall deck.
Cool. I'll track customers. Let's go. Look at the top 6 cards of my deck, and I can choose a supporter there and put it into my hands. Take Iono.
Oh, you can't even Phantom Dive Milotic either?
Dude, rightfully so. The Terra Pokemon are way too strong and have way too much support. They need some check and balance in the format. People need to be able to build decks without Terra Pokemon in them.
People don't like it if they can't go 2-2-2, Andrew.
If
it stops you from doing that,
I don't care. I don't care.
Badoo, that's going to stop me from going
2-4-6. Yeah. No. God forbid you play a game longer than 3 turns. Okay. And then I'll attach Water Energy to Tatsugiri and hit that Iono.
Oh, I thought you were about to say pass. I was about to take out your freaking giraffe.
You thought I was going to be pass? You just watched me use attract customers for Iono.
You were, oh yeah.
Bro.
I was talking to chat when you did that.
Yeah, I know.
You were like, for some reason, it felt like you were doing like the mannerism passing. You can just tell when your opponent's about to pass.
Yes, you can.
They'll be like, yeah. This hand is infinitely worse.
All right, it's off Iona. We both get 6. Money. TM Evolution.
Yo.
Evolution.
Dang it.
Dang it, I can't snipe both your guys for knockout on turn 2 going first.
Yeah, because Torrential Pump is weird because it does 100 to the active, then 120 to the bench. So that would have been perfect, 100, 120.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I'm going to saw block you. How about that?
There we go. Boom. Your go, bud.
Draw. All right, this hand has nothing in it. All right, I'll bench Ogerpon and use Teal Dance. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we can play. I'll evolve to Noctowl and use Jewel Seeker. Oh boy. I think it's got to be like Area 0 and Research. Can't be right. Don't like having to discard 2 Crispin, but actually, I think I probably should just get this fighting Ogerpon going as soon as possible. Yeah. But I don't have space for...
I can't wait to hit you with the dirty beam, bro.
Dude, the dirty beam.
The dirty beam.
I was going to get dirty. Instead of getting sturdy, he's going to get dirty. Okay, let's go this plus Ultra Ball so I can go get another Hooter or another Noctowl. Sparkling Crystal and Ultra Ball. And then I'll Ultra Ball away Ditto and Night Stretcher. No, actually, I think no, it doesn't matter because once my Crystal goes down. Wait, I do play a Fighting. I forgot about that. So yeah, Ultra Ball away Ditto and Crispin. And then I'll get a Noctowl and use another Jewel Seeker to get Nest Ball in Area 0. And then I'll play Area 0 to increase my bench to 8 since I have a Terra Pokemon in play. And I'll use Nest Ball to get Ogerpon of the Cornerstone variety. And then I'll play Crispin. I think I should save the fighting energy for if I have to use Cornerstone again. So I'm going to save the fighting in the deck. I'm going to get Metal and Lightning. Attach with the effect of Crispin, and then attach for turn. And then bench Latias, which gives my basic Pokemon free retreat. Then I'll attach Sparkling Crystal. And I'll use... I don't know what it's called. Demolish. Demolish. It's called Demolish. I'll use Demolish for 140, and it ignores all effects of attacks. So, KO.
Cool. Sounds good. That's fine. Demolish does not one-hit KO Blissey, so...
Sure, it doesn't hit for weakness, actually.
Oh, and it doesn't hit for weakness.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so it doesn't even 2-hit KO Blissey.
No.
I'll promote Blissey. Draw. And then play Arven as my supporter for turn. And with Arven, I can go get a tool card, and I can get an item card. So let's see, what are we going to do? The tool card I want... Sure. Why not Hero's Cape?
Oof.
And then the item card I want... I mean, like, Melodic is still pretty good against this deck.
Yeah,
so.
it's fine. It does have a way to hit through it with the Lily's Clefairy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's why there are some decks in Japan that are teching in. Like if you want an out to Milotic, you can play the Tapu Koko promo, which does 60 plus 20 for each of your bench Pokemon, and it can attack for a Lightning and a Colorless, kind of like Raikou. So it's just a nice like vanilla Lightning attacker. You can like splash in a deck. It also has free retreat, so it's pretty cool. You could even play it in this deck if you wanted to.
I'll get. Does this deck play Switch?
Don't ask me, man.
I gotta listen. There's a lot going on.
Take your time
here.
because I don't know what that deck's supposed to do. I think you just get your walls out and start attacking, and your monkeys.
I'll get Hero's Cape and Pokegear 3.0. I'll get Cape and Pokegear. Attach TM Turbo Energize to Blissey. Bench Monkey Dory. Attach Hero's Cape to Feraligatr EX. Attach Darkness Energy to Blissey. And I'll use Turbo Energize. Search my deck for 2 energy. And attach them to my bench Pokemon. So I'll get Water and a Psychic. And put them on Feraligatr EX.
Drop. I'll play no spell. Get Mew EX. Restart for 1. Boss's orders for Rigoraph. Give me that giraffe. I'm going to start hitting it.
I figured as much.
And I'll demolish for 140.
140 damage on my Feraligatr. And I'll draw. Okay. So I've got some things that I can do. First of all, I'll attach a Darkness Energy to Monkey Dory. And... I'll use Adrenabrain to move 3 damage counters off of my Feraligatr onto... Let's move them onto the Teal Mask Ogerpon. Sure. And then I'll use Pokegear. How many cards in hand?
Dose.
2, huh? That's fine. I'll take Iono. I'll play Iono. Okay, and I get 6, you get 5. Wonderful. Let's go Happy Switch to move a Darkness Energy up to the Feraligatr EX. And I'll use Dirty Beam to do 160 damage to your active.
I will block that with my ability.
Huh. What the heck, dude?
You need to get your own cornerstone out to hit through it. That's what you have to do.
Man, bro. It's in Japanese, man. All right.
I talked about it before the game.
And then I also do 30 damage to your fan rotom. Okay,
Yeah,
30 damage to fan rotom. Yep, go ahead. Yep.
All right, great turn, Andrew.
Thanks.
Draw. I'll play Nest Ball to get Hoot Hoot. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Seal Dance. And Demolish for 140.
Okay, so I'm up to 250? Yes. We'll draw. Okay, we can do this. For sure we can do this. I've got him right where I want him. Is this all Pokemon with abilities?
Any Pokemon with an ability, yes.
Dang, I got a lot of Pokemon with abilities in my deck.
Yeah.
All right.
That's like the idea that like that I think that's like the main reason why the wall decks play Cornerstone is so they can hit through other people's Cornerstone.
Right.
It's also just like a good wall ability, obviously.
That makes sense. I'll bench my own Cornerstone Mask. Ogerpon. This deck doesn't play a switch, so when you brought this thing up in the active,
yeah, no, for sure.
I didn't have like a lot.
I mean, honestly, like moving the energy to it is like moving the energy to it is not the big of a deal because you can just like move it back.
Right.
With the Blissey.
Yep. Okay. I'll bench Monkey Dory with a Darkness Energy. And
the more Monkey Dories you get out, the harder it is going to be for me to win.
For sure. I'll use Adrenabrain to move 30 damage off of my Feraligatr EX and put it onto your bench Teal Mask Ogerpon. And then I'll do that again. So I'm at 180, 190. Okay. And then I'll Nest Ball. Okay. Nest Ball for a Monkey Dory. And then I'll use Happy Switch, and then I'll take 30 damage off, and I'll put it on your Cornerstone Mask on the bench again.
Bro, chill. This is giving me flashbacks to when we played that deck versus Dragapult, and it was just like miserable. Like Blissey was just like healing 90 and KOing a Dracloak.
Right.
Dragapult stood no chance.
I'll play Arven as my supporter for turn. And with the Arven, I'll get Super Rod and TM Turbo Energize. Retreat these two. So 160. Yeah, you're not going to kill it if you bring it up. Okay. Retreat into Monkey Dory. Play Super Rod. I'll shuffle in these. Attach TM Turbo Energize. and then I'll use Turbo Energize.
I thought you were going to confuse me, which would have been actually really annoying. This is also annoying.
And I'll go
How
accelerate.
Energize that deck play. What in the world?
I'll accelerate a Fighting and a Water onto my Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX.
Uh-huh.
And then it's your go, bud.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this is like going to be impossible to win. What if I... No, that's not going to work. Can't even torrential pump, bro. I gotta just research, I guess. Well, I'll play Crispin. Crispin attach. And then I'll attach return. And I'll use demolish.
All right, monkey down, monkey down. I'll promote Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon, and draw. Okay. I'll Adrenabrain to move 30 damage off of my Feraligatr onto your Mew. And then Happy Switch and Demolish for 140.
Cornerstone on Cornerstone Violence. We both go through each other's abilities. Draw for turn. Yeah. I'll just demolish. We need a lot of dice.
Okay.
More dice.
140. Cool. Draw. Nice. This tech plays that card? Crazy.
Oh, no. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound good.
It's a research. Research.
Great.
God, you know how nice it is to see a research in this day and age? All right. Ultra Ball, discard. Yeah. Let me think about that. Yeah. I'll Ultra Ball, discard TM Evolution and Boss's Orders. Get a Chansey.
Wonder if I played Cornerstone and Monkey, if that would be enough. I'm gonna think about. Probably not.
And then I'll play Professor's Research, discard my hand, and draw 7.
Like, imagine if you had, like, the Poke Vital. Like, just heal 150. Like, I mean,
Nuts,
this is kind of similar, but,
yeah, it'd be crazy. All right, I'll use Earthen Vessel and discard Phoebus.
He's just a feeble bass.
And go get these 2.
I just got that. I think that's why he's called Feebas.
Because he's a feeble bass, huh?
I think that's what they were going for. I have no idea. It just clicked in my head.
Those 2 energy. Attach darkness to Monkey Dory. And you are at... Okay.
I think it's possible for me to win, but it's going to be tough. I'm like running out of resources really quick.
Yep. I'll Adrenabrain 3 damage counters onto Teal Mask Ogerpon. And then I'll Adrenabrain 3 more damage counters onto Teal Mask Ogerpon. And then...
Better E-switch those energies off quick.
I'll energy switch... Or... I'll happy switch an energy over to Feraligatr
for safekeeping.
Seems better there, yeah. And then demolish for the knockouts. I'll take my 2 prizes.
Oh, you did everything you could do there, Cornerstone. I'll promote Mew and draw. Ooh, Iono is a pretty good top deck. We're going to go and use this Knocked Owl. I'll use Jewel Seeker. And I think I'm just going to get 2 E-Switch. And E-Switch onto, like, a different Pokemon. Question is, what do I E-switch onto? I think it's just gotta be, yeah. I'll get 2 E-switch. Bench. Pika. Wait, let me just check one more thing while I'm in my deck. Okay. I just wanted to check to see how many Night Stretcher I had left. Bench Pikachu, Energy Switch 1. Energy Switch 2. And Iono.
Cool. Well, let's see what we can do.
Take 4, you get 4. And I'll Genome Hacking Demolish, so it hits through your ability, so 140 for the knockouts.
Cool. Cornerstone Mask goes down. And I'll promote Feraligatr EX. So Jesse's got just 2 prizes remaining in my 4.
Oh, yeah, I just freaking lose.
I'll draw.
I had it out to win, though, next turn, possibly.
I'll use Adrenabrain to knock out your Teal Mask Ogerpon and take 2 prizes. And then I'll use Happy Switch. And I'll use Night Stretcher to get Psychic out of my discard pile and attach it. And then Dirty Beam for 320 damage on the knockout.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Dang
let's
it.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
My out to win was I had 2 more Night Stretcher to get my Metal and my Lightning, so I could 300 on your Blissey. Because Pikachu's the only guy I have that can knock out, take
Blissey.
2 prizes.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I think the only way this deck can win is I think I need to be able to get off like a snipe attack and take like 1 or 2 prizes off the rip, and then Cornerstone can like manage to take like maybe 1 knockout, and then I can try to like finagle like a Pikachu to like KO your Blissey. Like I think that's like the route, but it's not great, especially if you like don't waste an attack or you. I think it's correct to get the Farigiraf out because you don't know if you don't know I'm playing Cornerstone, and then if you know I'm playing Cornerstone, then I think instead of charging up the Farigiraf, you just immediately start charging up a Cornerstone of your own. I feel like.
I think I kind of need both.
Yeah. I think both is good for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just like the sooner you get rid of my Cornerstone, it's gonna be much harder for me to power up another one because like. This deck only plays for recovery. It just plays 2 Night Stretcher. There's no like Super Odd or anything. So like, if you want to get back Cornerstone, you're gonna need to use one of those Night Stretchers on Cornerstone, and you can just run out of energy really quick because you only play like 10 energy. You run thin pretty quickly. So yeah.
Yeah, but let's talk about the wall deck.
Yeah, the wall deck is good.
All right, Blissey walls. This is what your post-rotation format is looking like right here, folks. Walls are real. You've got Farigiraf EX, can't be damaged by any basic Pokemon EX. You've got Melodic EX, can't be damaged by Terras. You've got the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, can't be damaged by Pokemon with abilities, as we saw there. Except it does counter itself because it hits through all effects of attacks.
Yeah.
So Cornerstone
a lot of weird
Wars,
interactions.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. And I think that this wall deck is kind of in the perfect place right now because the format after rotation narrows down and all of the best cards kind of rise to the top. And it just so happens that all of the best cards, all of the best archetypes all get walled off by something, right? Yeah. So it's pretty easy to craft together a strategy where you're using your walls effectively. You can attack with them.
They got pretty good attacks, too. I mean, they both can take 2 shots on everything in the format. Like,
exactly.
Farigiraf does 160. Melodic does 160. Cornerstone does 140. So you're taking that with that deck is like very aggressively uses Monkey Dory to heal, whereas the other walls deck relies on your Ace Spec to heal more. So, yeah, I don't know. This version's cool, though. There's a little more going on, I feel like. Yeah. I think maybe it might be a little easier for a deck to take advantage of like of Blissey, because Blissey's like the thing a lot of decks are gonna want to target because that's the only thing that you can take 2 prizes on that doesn't have a broken wall ability. But then that's got 300 HP, so like you have to use a lot of resources to KO that thing.
And then I think what's really cool about this is that kind of the format has all of the perfect tools to be able to make a deck like this work, and I mean that as a pun because you have all of the perfect tools to make this deck work. You've got TM Turbo Energize. Yeah. You've got TM Evolution.
Kind of like Iron Thorns did.
In formats past, you didn't have that ability to just juice energy onto your wall Pokemon instantly. You didn't have the ability to instantly evolve up your wall Pokemon instantly. And in formats where you did have that ability, I'm thinking like the Richmond Regional Championship that JW won, where I got top 16 with Rowlet and Alolan Executor. Turns out instantly evolving a wall Pokemon into play is pretty good, right?
So that completely removes my ability to like take advantage of your little guys. So I gotta kind of think it just like hope you miss that basically, because if you hit that, the game's gonna get very hard from you very quick. Are we playing another one with this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the best of 3, dude.
All right, I'll do my best.
Put your thinking cap on,
bro. I'm trying. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was in a pretty decent spot there, and then you kept bunching more and more monkeys, and I'm like,
dude, the monkeys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, when I tried to attack into your Cornerstone Mask, I was feeling pretty bad there, but. But the monkeys, they bailed me out, so that's fine.
The monkeys are broken.
Yes, I had a brain fart.
I was thinking maybe you forgot,
and then I did.
I wasn't gonna say anything, just so I could try to get a W.
Yep.
Do anything for a dub.
Are you gonna choose first or second?
I think I gotta go first.
Cool.
Because I just want to try to go like turn 2 Torrential Pump. I do have a basic.
I do not.
Cool. Actually, should probably. I have a decision to start Cornerstone or Hoot Hoot. If I want to get a quick torrential pump, maybe just quick demolish is fine. Yeah, let's try that. Because if I want to get a quick torrential pump, I should start Hoot Hoot because I don't want to have to put a rescue board onto Cornerstone because then it can't wear the crystal. Oh, okay. I thought everybody bet on me for that last game. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
No.
Y'all are crazy. Ogre box. Wall. Bliss D.
Whatever, man.
Bliss D. Bro's playing Bliss D. You best believe I'm taking this Mully.
Oh, I believe it. All right.
Mulligan.
Good luck.
You too. Drop. Ultra Ball. Area 0. And boss's orders. You just pray every game that your crystal's not prized, because prizing that thing sucks.
Yeah. That seems bad.
Yeah. I'll get Fan Rotom and use Fan Call. I'll get 2 Noctowls and 1 Hoot Hoot because I just so happen to have 2 Hoot Hoots in my hand.
Dang, okay. Pop off.
You know what? I'm going to try. But the fact you started Tatsugiri again is not making me very hopeful. How many Tatsugiri does that deck play?
I don't know, man.
You don't know all 60 cards? What the heck?
Natalie built these decks for me last night.
Oh, Natalie's the best.
I know. She's goated.
She's a goat. Sometimes putting decks together can really feel like a slog.
Not for her. She did it in
Not
like
for
15 minutes. She's nuts.
She knows where everything's at.
Yep.
I'll attach and pass to you.
Cool. Draw. Oh, yeah. Got the giraffe off the top. Feels good.
Well, that might be good for me because then you can't TM Evo into it.
No, I got this giraffe.
Oh, stink. I thought you meant the other one.
No. All right, yeah. Found the giraffe off the top, which is great. So I really just need to find an Arven. So I'm going to thin the deck first, use Earthen Vessel, discard Professor's Research, search my deck for a couple of basic energy, and then I can attract some customers and see if Arven wants to do some shopping at my shop.
Please no.
Yeah, that's what we're going for here.
You prize 2 Arven.
Let's see. So for the 2 energy, probably just want to get non-consequential ones right now. So I'll get a pair of water, seems fine. I'll get a water and a dark. That seems good. I did see that my Feraligatr EX is in the deck and my Cornerstone is in the deck. That's important. Let's attract some customers. Look at the top 6 cards of the deck, and I can put a supporter I find there into my hand. Boo.
Yes. That's kind of annoying because I have 2 Noctowls in my hand.
I'll fail.
Oh, you're going to fail it?
Because I've got an Iono in my hand.
Oh.
I thought about thinning the Iono at the bottom of my deck, but this deck really relies heavily on finding your draw supporters, so I'm not even going to do that. It's funny playing a deck that doesn't have Pheasantipity in it.
I mean...
Yeah, you really got to think about...
People were cutting that in Regidrago for a while. People are crazy, man.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Fez is so broken. I have one of those things in like every one of my decks.
I'll bench Girafarig, Monkey Dory. Attach Water Energy to Tatsugiri. Got to look out for my Surf, dude.
Dude.
And Iono.
There's no way you play a Fire Energy.
No, I don't.
Actually, I don't have to look out for it because it has an ability.
That's right. We both get 6 cards off the top.
Give me one Noctowl, please.
Money. Nest Ball.
I found the TM Evo. So cringe, man.
Oh, Nest Ball for Chansey to put onto the bench. And then attach Technical Machine Evolution to Tatsugiri. And I'll use Evolution targeting Chansey and Girafarig. Go search my deck for Pokemon that evolve from them. So here comes Girafarig EX, and here comes Blissey.
All right. I'll allow it. Drop. Well, we did find a Noctowl, so that's cool. So let's go Jewel Seeker, since he's a Terra. We got the Fighting Energy, that's good. I think I just want to go Area 0 and try to fill out my bench a little bit. Oh, I do play a Turo. I forgot that I played a Turo. That could be useful. Maybe. To maybe like heal a guy. But I do have to discard the energies, so. Getting a Torrential Pump here would be pretty good, actually. Let's see, if I go Nest Ball and Crystal. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think that would actually be pretty good. Definitely getting Crystal. And then I'll get Area 0. Or actually, an Ultra Ball. Okay, Sparkling Crystal and Ultra Ball off the Jewel Seeker. I'll play Nest Ball and get Wellspring, and then I'll play Crispin. For a Water and a Grass. Attach with Crispin. Attach for turn. Attach Crystal.
Dang, bro.
Ultra Ball.
Chill.
For Noctowl. Jewel Seeker for Area 0. And Nest Ball. Area 0, Nest Ball for, try to conserve my energy a little bit for Latias. And then I'll retreat. And I'll use Torrential Pump. So it's 100 to the Tatsugiri and 120 to the Monkey Dory.
Yeah, that's tough. That's not great. Not great for us. Huh. Now we're going to have to figure this out, aren't we? I'll promote Feraligatr EX and draw. Nice top deck there. Love to see it. I'll attach Fighting Energy to Farigiraf. Ultra Ball discard. Blissey and Rescue Board.
Yep.
And I'll go get a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. And play Iono. So we both put our hands to the bottom of the deck. I've got no hand. I'll get 6. Jesse gets 4.
Give me a Noctowl. I gotta say it before I draw.
Ah, okay.
Okay, it didn't work.
All right.
Tutor is very important.
All right. This
Wellspring is now dead to me.
he
can go to heck.
That's fine. Going to be a slow and steady turn for me.
Good. No TM Turbo Energize.
Pass.
Yep. Yeah, TM Turbo Energize is actually so good in that deck that you can like happy switch the energies off. It's even better in that deck than it was in Iron Thorns.
For sure.
Bench. Teal Dance. Ooh. Turo. Up the Noctowl.
Dude. That's fine. I'm happy it got played on that. And not a Pokemon with 100 damage on it or whatever.
That's Turo's the go. I love Turo. Alright, evolve and use Jewel Seeker. But now I can't use Crispin. But I could get Energy Switch and Earthen Vessel. Please tell me Earthen Vessel is not prized. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Energy Switch and Earthen Vessel. And then I'll Earthen Vessel away Counter Catcher. For fighting in grass. Okay, if I don't win this game, there's no chance. This is going perfect for me right now.
Yeah, thank you, iGas, for that Prime sub. Appreciate Player One as well for the sub in the 62 months. Thank you.
All right. Bench Hoot Hoot. Attach Dark. Energy Switch onto Cornerstone. Free Retreat. Demolish for 140.
Okay, I see. 140 damage. The Ogerpon is here. How many cards are in your hand?
3.
Okay. Draw. Beautiful. Okay. Nest Ball. For Monkey Dory. And then, so 140, yeah. Nest Ball for Monkey Dory. Nest Ball for another Monkey Dory.
Oh, did I say dark? Oops. I meant grass and fighting.
It's all good. Play Arvin. For TM Turbo Energize. What the heck does this card do, bro?
Oh, so that card says you take the top cards of your deck equal to the amount of prize cards you have, and like swap them with your prize cards, and then like shuffle your deck.
Okay.
It's not. You have to double check me on because I can't remember if that cards go to the bottom or should they shuffle in. But basically, it replaces your prize card. So if you prized like something really important, that's your only way to get it out.
Cool.
Which is important for that style of deck because I think you might only play like one. I don't know, like one cornerstone or something. So you want to be able to make sure you have access to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
All right. Yeah, you about to double. We'll have to look that one up to make sure we does what we think it does.
Yeah. Because I prized my ace spec. I think I want that.
Oh,
card.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
exchange ticket. After counting your prize cards, shuffle them and put them on the bottom of your deck. Then take that many cards off the top and put them as your prize cards.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
gonna say I was pretty sure they go on the bottom because you don't. The whole idea is you swap your prizes.
Right. All right, so I'll Arvin for TM Turbo Energize and exchange tickets. Those go to my hand. Then I'll attach an energy to Monkey Dory and use Adrenabrain to move 3 damage counters to your active. And then I'll Happy Switch and Adrenabrain again to move it onto your active.
Ugh.
And then 140 plus 80. Yeah, that's not a knockout. I'm good. All right, attach TM Turbo Energize to my Feraligatr. And I'll use Turbo Energize.
Not gonna use your exchange ticket, bro?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, what if I just tossed, like, I have 4 energy in my deck. What if I just threw a bunch of them
I don't see a problem with that.
into my prizes? That'd be horrible. I want to accelerate those energy first.
It's all good. That's true. But now you can't top deck the Hero's Cape. Yeah, that's true. You can literally next turn, if you want, just go exchange ticket, then play Arvin.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yes.
Oh, these monkeys are so annoying, man.
They're so sick.
No, they are not.
Look at all this healing I'm doing.
Girl.
I'm not going to lie. This format is so much cooler without canceling Cologne in it. Like, this matchup just becomes so cringe if there's a canceling
I don't think
Cologne.
one canceling Cologne necessarily like saves me. I don't. I thought that card was I thought that card was cool. I don't know.
it's not cool.
It was balanced, bro.
It's not cool. It's
bro,
not.
people. It was in format, and people still like barely played it. They only played it like in Reggie Drago because you could do that combo with.
It's
Kieran.
not cool though, because it's like, okay, well then this matchup just comes down to how many Cologne do you play. Like, if you just want to win, then just play 2 or 3 Cologne, right? But instead, you actually have to think about how to win.
I don't like that part.
And the matchup is actually interesting. It becomes way less interesting if you just go Noctowl Cologne, knockout.
Yeah, that's fair. You make a point. All right, I'll use Teal Dance, Nestball. I'm gonna get Mew because I want to be able to draw some cards. I could get Lily's Clefairy. Oh, that's prized actually, JK. Yeah, let's get Mew, just because I want to be able to draw some cards. All right. Let's go attach for turn on Mew. And restart for 1. All right. I'll use Demolish.
140 more damage onto my Feraligatr. Feraligatr now has 220 damage on it, so 40 hit points remaining. And I'll draw. First, I'll use Pokegear. Look at the top 7 cards of my deck and take a supporter I find there and put it into my hand. Ah! We whiffed. Didn't want to do that. That is most unfortunate.
Yay.
Boo.
Game 3. Game 3. I won't even be mad if I lose this because then I don't have to play another game against the wall deck. No, it's fine. This is like actually very valuable because I really wanted to try this with the Cornerstone and to see if I could actually win.
Exactly. It's interesting.
This is good practice.
It's good practice. Good testing. Good testing. Because this is relevant. You're going to be seeing this stuff.
Relevant. Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
My initial reaction is like, oh yeah, this will just wall off your whole deck. But then I didn't think about that those decks also play Cornerstone.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, if you have a resource war, you're probably going to win.
Okay. Let's go. That was a tough whiff. He does 140. You have 60 on you, so that is a knockout.
So you said pass?
No.
JW does that to me all the time. It's
I know.
Rubbing off on
I
me.
know. Yeah.
He always sees it.
If you're thinking, and he's like, "Oh, so you passed?"
So you pass.
I know, right? I'll use Adrenabrain to move 3 damage counters onto your Mew EX. And then attach and retreat Feraligatr to Cornerstone. Happy Switch. And Demolish for the knockout.
140.
Plus 60.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Can't do math. All right. Draw. At least I can use Fez. Then I don't have space for another Cornerstone. I think I have to bench Fez. Yeah. Bench Fez and use flip the script.
Wait.
Whoa. What's wrong?
I was short of the knockout.
Yeah, you're stupid.
You're stupid. You're stupid. You believed me.
You gaslit me. This guy. I literally did the math in my head, and I'm like...
All right, so all I have to do to take the knockout is rewind everything that you did. No, because there's no damage here.
Yeah, you monkeyed onto it.
Yeah.
Right?
Hold on. Well, I'm about to monkey onto the active instead.
Okay. Let me put this back.
Okay. Wonderful. All right, everything else is kosher. Looks good?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll use Adrenabrain. I'll use Adrenabrain to move 30 damage from my active Feraligatr to your Cornerstone, Matt. Oh, hold on. There wasn't Psychic here yet.
Yeah, you did that when he was... Oh, yeah, you did it when he was active. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah. This is how we did it. All right. I'll use Adrenabrain to move 30 damage from Feraligatr to your Cornerstone Mask.
Oh, I thought he was going to live. Dang it.
And then I'll use Happy Switch to move a Darkness Energy off Monkey Dory to Cornerstone. Attached to Feraligatr. Oh, man, my hand is all jacked now because of the prizes. It's fine. Attached to Feraligatr and retreat.
Wait, I just need to put your prize cards back.
Yes! Frick! Frickety frick! All right.
It's okay, we can figure this out.
We will. I'll figure it out in post for sure. All right, it's these two.
Hey, this doesn't affect me at all. Okay? I'm just happy to be here.
Final take.
And action.
All right. I'll use Adrenabrain to move 30 damage off my active to your active.
Yep.
Frick! One more time.
Take 3.
I'll use Adrenabrain to move 30 damage off my active to your active. Cool. Then I'll use Happy Switch to move this Darkness Energy to Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Attach Psychic to my active and retreats. And then I'll Demolish for the knockout because 90 plus 140 is enough to knock that thing out. And I'll take my 2 prizes.
That checks out. All right. Cornerstone going down. So I'm going to promote Mew and draw. So I can either bench Pheasantipity to draw 3, or I can use my Night Stretcher to get Cornerstone back. But considering Mew can also hit through this, I think I'd rather just draw 3 with Fez. So I'll bench Pheasantipity and use Flip the Script, which I can only use if you took a knockout last turn, and I get to draw 3. Okay. Those don't really help me very much. I was really hoping for a Crispin or a Noctowl or something that could let me attack. Because as it stands right now, I am not going to be able to announce a meaningful attack. Ooh. Oh, man. If you couldn't heal, this math would actually work out nice because 70 plus 140 is 210. But obviously you can heal, so it's not great. Ooh, I could Night Stretcher and Teal Dance. That's something to think about. But that energy is kind of wasted there if I do that. So I think I just got to go attach and then retreat to... Wellspring. And I'll just use Sob for 20.
Dang, what the heck?
Yeah.
We'll draw. All right. Feels good. Let's use Happy Switch to move a Darkness Energy to Monkey Dory. And then Adrenabrain. And I'll move 30 damage off of my Feraligatr to your active. Attach for turn. I'll use Exchange Ticket.
The rare exchange ticket.
Take these 4 cards. Shuffle them, put them to the bottom, and set out 4 new prize cards. It's kind of cool. Cool little effect.
Nifty.
And then let's demolish for 140.
You got it. Drop. Ooh, there's the Crispin. But now it's not as relevant. I'll use Night Stretcher to get Grass Energy and attach it to Mew. Then I'll retreat. And I'll genome hacking and use demolish for 140.
Cool. So I'm up to 160 damage total. I'll draw a Yo. It's a nice little top deck. How many energy do I have in my deck? Not a lot. Maybe like 2-ish.
I'm so screwed, man. You could just guarantee win the next 2 turns. Well,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you can.
I'll play Crispin. There has to be 2 in here. And there is. Crispin. I'll search Dark and Psychic. I'll attach the Psychic to Feraligatr for turn. The Dark will go to my hand. Yeah, that's hype.
Yo, what's up, ESAM? How's it going, man? I'm a fan of ESAM. He's a professional Smash Bros. Player.
Yo,
he recently
sick.
got into Pokemon. Well, I guess he's been into Pokemon cards, but he recently, I don't know, I've just been seeing him a lot on Twitter getting into Pokemon cards, and it's super sick. So, what's up, man? I was watching your stream the other day, and I didn't say anything, but I was lurking. But hope you're enjoying your time here. Everybody say hi to ESAM.
It's pretty cool how what goes around comes around. You know?
It's cool.
Now
I mean,
ESAM's watching you.
Yeah, it is really cool. I remember watching ESAM play. Like, man, his Pikachu is just like insanely cracked. Playing like Smash tournaments, man. Like back when like Ultimate was still a little bit newer. And yeah, it's really cool to see him, play. And speaking of Smash people getting into Pokemon, I know Lyric, she does casting for Pokemon now. She was a Smash caster for a longest time, and now so it's just cool to see these like some of the Smash community like leak over into Pokemon cards. I even saw Hacks Money, who's like an insane Melee player at San Antonio Regionals this year. So like Hacks, ESAM, Lyric, like it's crazy.
It's probably nice to play a game that's like easier on your hands.
Yeah. I'm sure he can attest to that for sure. So.
Anyways, let's get back to it. Yo, thanks for being here. So I played Crispin and attached the Psychic to Feraligatr. I'll attach for turn to Monkey Dory and use Adrenabrain once to move 3 damage counters to your Wellspring Mask Ogerpon.
Maybe if I can find Turo.
You just Turo'd the Noctowl.
Oh, yeah, I used it already.
Yeah, you're bodied.
Oh, I'm so bodied.
And then I'll Adrenabrain again to knock him out.
Yeah.
And I will take my 2 prize cards.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just knock him out anyways. Doesn't even matter, man.
Play Super Rod.
So doomed.
I'll shuffle Fighting, Psychic, and Water Energy back into the deck. Attach Technical Machine Evolution to my Cornerstone Mask, and I'll play Nest Ball. With the Nest Ball, I'll go get a Chansey. What was that? You said if you don't win this game, then it's hopeless?
I said I'm kind of, it's a win-win, because if I don't win this game, then I don't have to play another game against the Walls deck.
Yes, so true. Yes, but then you also said, as you were powering up your Cornerstone Mask, I remember you saying, if I don't win this game, this matchup's hopeless.
Oh, yeah. If I don't, I think I found out that Cornerstone does not solve the matchup.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
I guess it gives you like a fighting shot, I guess, but like
if your opponent's like really bad, it might do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I was ever in this war and you just dropped like Pokevital at any point, I'd be so boned.
I'd have to be so bad to lose this though, because like
the monkeys are too
because
much.
I objectively played terrible round 1 and I still won. And now that I know how to play the matchup, it's even easier.
It's possible. I might not be I might be making questionable plays, but I don't know, man. I just like UIO'd me, and like I just don't have any way to get a Noctowl, and like I don't even know what I would get with Noctowl. Like this deck only has so much energy, so much recovery. Like 3 energies are down here, 3 energies down here. I have like 3 energies left in one night stretch.
Yeah, I'm pressuring your resources.
It's like no, and Blood Moon's useless, so
feels good, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, Demolish for 140, goes through resistance.
You don't take a knockout.
I know.
140.
Yeah. Demolish for 140, goes through resistance. Your go.
Ooh, speaking of Noctowl, all right, let's see what's left in the deck. I'll use Jewel Seeker. Oh, wait. Use Flip the Script. I'll use Flip the Script. Okay. Jewel Seeker. Yeah, I mean, you just monkey killed that thing, so it literally doesn't matter. I'll just get Energy Switch and Ultra Ball. And yeah. Yeah, it's just not great. It's just not great. I can go bench Pika, play Crispin to attach with Crispin, and then take the metal and attach for my turn. And then KO this, and then next turn, if I had one, I could go Lightning, Boss, and win the game. So it's like there's a route. It's just very hard. Yeah, I'll just use genome hacking to copy Demolish for the knockout.
Cool. Ogerpon goes down 2-2 prizes, but with 2 darkness energy on my Monkey Dory, all I have to do is move 6 damage counters to the active, double Adrenabrain, and that is game, folks. Let's go. I'm feeling powerful. The wall deck is real. Yes.
It is very good.
It works exactly as it's intended. It even powers through a Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon, and a Fighting. That's not going to be enough. If you've got an entirely EX-based, Terra-based, or Basic-based deck, that's not really going to be enough to do it,
You're
right?
going to have a hard time, for sure.
Yeah.
You can try to tech, the Cornerstone, so it's really great. It can't be damaged by Friggraph. It can't be damaged by Melodic. You can hit through all their Pokemon with your Demolish Shred attack, but the Monkey Dory, in that list, the Monkey Dory healing is just too much. In the other walls list, the Pokevital Ace Spec is too much healing. I don't think it's enough. I mean, you can bring it close, that game. My Lightning was prize, but, assuming I live another turn, I could potentially go like Lightning 300 on your Blissey and win that way. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
So what do you think the answer to a wall deck is in our post-rotation format, Jesse? I know a lot of people are going to see this. They're going to see the walls doing well. I know some players are excited about like the Feraligatr deck, but when you really boil it down, that is also a wall deck.
It's an attacking walls deck.
Yes,
yeah.
And so is this. So
it's very similar.
The wall decks are going to be very popular. They're going to be very good in our post-rotation format. How do you combat that as a player who maybe doesn't want to be playing a wall deck?
So you can try to attack the cornerstone like I did there, which could give you a fighting shot. I think I think there are decks that just do well against it. Like I think Gholdengo would probably do fine against it. Archaladon would probably do okay, because it has an ability, but it's not a basic EX, so it hits through everything. And if they do a cornerstone, you can always attack with the basic Duraludon. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be tough. Like, I know the Feraligatr deck beats it because it beat it in the top 4 of the Fukuoka Champions League. It's like the wall deck, that kind of wall deck didn't end up winning, but a type of wall deck did win. So, like, I don't know if there's a lot of easy answers to it. I think that's what the Champions League showed us is that, the wall decks are very strong, and there isn't just like a catch-all answer like play 2 clone, play a canceling clone, which is rotated. So I need to figure that out myself. I don't know if I really have the answer, to be honest. Maybe just play a wall deck yourself and then just be the better wall deck player.
So true. All right, what are you excited to get your hands on next, Jesse? What do we do? What matchup?
I want to play Gholdengo, man.
Gholdengo?
This Gholdengo list, it looks pretty cool.
All right, cool. Let's do some Gholdengo then. Gholdengo seems fun. And what should I play?
I don't know, man.
What would be cool to throw against Gholdengo?
Enzor.
Feraligatr, more walls.
Feraligatr walls. You play Feraligatr, go for it.
What does Melodic do? It
just can't be damaged by Terra Pokemon.
Oh, so this deck does nothing against Gholdengo.
I mean, you can one-shot Gholdengo, and you can hit and run into Mimikyu.
How do you one-shot Gholdengo with
the
Feraligatr?
Attack. It does with the ability.
Sure, I'll play Feraligatr.
So, like, Feraligatr is a 3-in-1 Pokemon. You can attack with the Totodile with Relicanth, it lets you copy your pre-evolutions. With Totodile, you can use Bug Bite for 10 damage, and it retreat locks, kind of like Lock, Snorlax Lock. And then if you use your Feraligatr ability, you do 5 damage counters to yourself, but your attacks do 120 more damage. So you can do an attack lock. You can do that lock attack for 130. So you can 130 lock. It's like a way to come back into a game. You also have the reverse thrust attack, which is the Croconaw, the stage 1. It does 30 a hit and run. Plus your ability, you can do 150 hit and run. And then your final attack is the Feraligatr's attack, which can do 280 if you use your damage boost ability. That's not including the Monkey Dory spreading you're doing. So the deck has a lot of interesting options and ways to attack, a lot of routes to win a game. I think that deck definitely seems like a little bit more skill expressive deck. It kind of reminds me of Gardevoir, where you're kind of it feels like you're always losing with that deck, but you have some really crazy comebacks. Because if you just stick your opponent for 1 or 2 turns, that's 1 or 2 turns of multiple Monkey Dories. Right. So you can just it doesn't matter if you're not attacking. You can just be spamming Monkey Dory.
Right.
So yeah. Kind of like how you saw with the Blissey deck. So I think that's what makes Feraligatr good, and I think it seems like a pretty versatile deck. You can sometimes just fumble, though. I mean, it's a single prize stage 2 deck. You can sometimes just have really crappy opening hands and just get bodied by a well-timed Wellspring. So yeah.
I see Thiago on YouTube actually asking pretty good questions. Just curious about prize mapping and matchups and things like that. And I think that we're in a format right now and kind of in an area in the game that I feel like is very beginner friendly. Because so many of the matchups just boil down to 2-4-6, right? So I mean, I know I joke about that a lot. It's kind of
the game in general, to be honest with you. I mean, you're trying to take your prize cards in as quick and efficient manner as possible.
Right.
It's just, it's not always so straightforward. It's not always as straightforward as KOing 3 basic EXs.
No, but a lot of times it's what's my most efficient way to 2-4-6? I mean, so in that last matchup, it's okay, I know that I'm 2-hit KOing the guy you got in the active, right? So that's going to be 2. And then I can see who's coming next. So I'm going to start Monkey Dorying that.
Yeah.
So that when I come back up, that's 4, right? And then I'm saving cards like Boss's Order so that if I have to, I can go boss for game.
Yeah, give yourself as much odds as possible to be able to you have to assume what your opponent's playing too. If my opponent's playing Miraidon, I don't have to play around hand disruption because they're most likely not going to play any hand disruption. So that's one less thing you got to worry about. And stuff like that. It definitely comes down to how your deck operates and what your opponent's playing and what's currently on the board, what resources do they have access to. So yeah, it's definitely a big question for sure.
No, a deck like Dragapult's going to be obviously different when it comes to prize mapping.
Well, that's why
you're more so like mapping the knockouts out, like kind of,
and that's why Dragapult's a harder deck.
Board.
Yeah, that's why Dragapult's a harder deck to play, because you do have to, with a spread deck, you do have to be thinking ahead. You know?
Like multiple turns. Right? Yeah,
especially with Dusknoir. I mean, Dusknoir with Dragapult. I mean,
right.
I don't know if anybody watched the Vancouver Regional Championships, but Andrew Hedrick won with Dragapult Dusknoir, and he had a game. He had multiple games where he took like 5-6 prize turns. Because he was like planning ahead with his damage. Every damage mattered a lot, and he had like the perfect math to just take 6 prizes against the Gholdengo. And that's like to the extreme. That's like an extreme prize map. It's usually not that complicated, but But with Jax being really good, Dragapult's pretty good. Feraligatr's really good. There's a lot of moving parts, which I think will make for some skill expressive matchups, which I think is good for the game. I feel like the less big basic 2-4-6 decks probably the better. As much as I love me a good big basic.
Yo, do you see that Saudi Arabia is buying Pokemon Go?
I did.
Bruh. Can't wait to play my favorite Saudi-owned game at the next Pokemon Regional Championships, man. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I don't really play Pokemon Go, but I do play a lot of Pokemon.
Bro, for sports, now they're coming for my video games, dude.
Yeah, I heard. What is it? They had just like a lot of like extra funding, and they're like using it to like buy out like entertainment. Stuff. Just
because they're trying. It's like they're trying to position themselves on like a world stage to be a more respected country. But I think you have to cut out with all the insane human rights violations and also killing of journalists and stuff. In order to get there. Yeah. So
that's fair.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about all that, but I did hear about that.
Yeah.
If anything happens in the Pokemon space, I usually hear about it. That's the news I keep up with.
Anyways, let's play some Pokemon cards.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm playing Gholdengo paired with Dunsparce. Dengo Dunsparce, baby. This deck seems cool. Energy Search Pro is still one of the best ace specs in the game. Energy Search Pro is amazing. Another new card. The one new card this deck got is the Levincia Stadium. That was made basically for the Iono's Bellybolt deck. Levincia is cool because it lets you play... You can just play 2 copies of Lightning Energy instead of the 1 for Energy Search Pro. And after you've used up those 2 Lightning, you just have a Stadium that just says, put 2 energy into your hand for free. And if that Stadium, it's better than an energy retrieval, because if that Stadium stays in play, that could potentially become, again, another 2 energy. So the Levincia, it's just 1 copy. When you see it, you see it. But that's like really the only new card this deck has.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm playing the Alligators.
He's playing the Gators.
Yeah, I'm playing the Gators, dude.
Yeah, the Gators, from what I played, you basically just want to get out like 1 Totodile, maybe 2. Like, not a lot of Totodile. You just play a 3/3/3 and then just a bunch of monkeys and then your 1 wall. So that's kind of how your board's going to look like playing that deck. Because they only play a 3/3/3 because you really are... Sometimes really all you need is the 1 Feraligatr. You just have that 1 Feraligatr chilling on the bench. But you usually want to have a backup just in case. All right. I'll call heads. Let's see if I win a coin flip. I do. I will choose... I think I want to go first. So yeah, I'm just going to choose to go first.
Sounds good.
This deck does play Arvid and TM Evo, so going second's fine too. But I'd like to be the first one to take a prize.
I got kind of whiplash from the Professor Elm research. I've never played this one in any of my decks yet, so I was like, whoa, who?
So I had to put him in it because, bro, it's Gen 2. You have Feraligatr. See? The synergy.
That's pretty hype, honestly. Yeah, that's cool.
That's my new... So Sada, you can never get you can never go wrong with Juniper, but he's my second favorite. I think Professor Elm is cool.
What a funny dude.
He's so... I mean, Gen 2 was my first game, so...
Okay. You said you're going first?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck.
Notably, there is a free retreat Dunsparce, but I do not play it because having 70 HP is very important. I don't think you need me to tell you why, but Dragapult attack is still very relevant. So being able to live that is good, especially when you can heal yourself by the Dunsparce shuffles itself back into the deck. It's also got a cute attack, but yeah, you don't really care having 1 retreat. Draw for turn. I'll play 3 Buddy Poffins.
What? this guy. What the, like,
Is it okay if I play them all at the same time? Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Do your thing, bro. Go. Sure, man. Why don't you just play a 3-part Precious Trolley or whatever? Sure.
It's like in the expanded challenge when I kept opening Trolley.
Yeah, I guess it
And it
is.
still wasn't good enough to let me win. Rip.
Nope. Nuts.
I actually am just going to play 2.
Mind if I play all 3? Mind if I play all 3? And
I just
that
had to
chat
do it for the bit.
and that chat is why you never play more than 1 card at a time. Play them one at a time. Is
That's true.
bad. You are showing off bad practice, Jesse. You were showing off bad practices.
I was mocking those people. I was being sarcastic.
Uh-huh.
Okay? I guess I wasn't being sarcastic enough. All right. I forgot this deck plays Monkey, and I actually think Monkey's very important for this matchup. All right, I'll get a Dunsparce, a Gimme Ghoul, and then 2 more Gimme Ghouls. So you failed it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would be. I'd be like, okay, so one of them you're failing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you cannot play 2 cards at once. Yeah,
No.
that's not how it works. Right?
Bro, I cannot tell you how many people did that when I was in London, bro. Everybody did it. I was like,
Everybody does it.
Everybody does
It's because people feel like
they just have some self-control, you know?
people just. I think it's
excited.
because people get excited
They do,
and they think
yeah.
it's so cool. They're like, oh, here we go, or they think they're saving time or something.
It tilts me, so honestly,
know.
it's a good strategy because when I'm tilted, I play worse. So if
No.
you want to tilt me, just play 2 items at the same time.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not a big deal. You can do it if you want. I'll attach a medal to Gimme, and I'll pass.
Cool. Seems solid.
Very good.
I'll draw. Nice gear off the top. I've got Feebas in the active spots. I've got TM Evolution I've got TM Evolution in my hand as well. So if I had some Pokemon to evolve into, that would be that'd be great. This could just be a research angle though, because I've got the energy in my hand. I've got TM Evolution there. Why not research? You know, why not? If I use my
There's like 3 copies of research just so you have some aggressive draw
to
get into your dudes.
if I use
That plays Precious Trolley, remember?
does it?
Yeah.
Then I'm going gear for sure.
Well, you
Yeah.
Arvin for Trolley and TM Evo.
Oh, that's nuts.
and
I
TM
forgot
Evo
this
into your
plays
Milotic.
the trolley. All right. Well, if this plays the trolley, then we're just gonna see what we get off of this this gear first. I'll play Pokegear. Look at the top 7 cards of the deck, and we find Arvin. Not just 1, but 2, and I didn't even finish looking. So let us Arvin.
I
But-
gotta hope it's not prized.
Well, I feel like I ought to check that, but I guess I do have Buddy Poffin in this deck, probably
Yeah.
at least 1.
You
So
play like 3.
that's fine. I'm just gonna send it with the Arvin. So let's Arvin, and with Arvin, I'm gonna get my precious trolley. My precious, yes. And rescue board. And let's trolley, folks. I see your 3 Buddy Poffin, and I raise you 1 precious trolley. Trolley is an A spec, allows me to fill my bench. That's pretty good. I like that. So I'm just gonna go get basic Pokemon out of my deck until the bench.
Don't forget a Relicanth.
Yeah. You think this is my first rodeo, bro? All right.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna get a couple of Toads.
Having this star is kind of annoying because you'd like that to be another monkey. Because usually you want like 2 monkeys.
You want 2 monkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's not gonna be.
But he's
doing
like
anything
your
in this matchup.
wall guy, so I think you probably do want him. That seems right.
This seems fine, right? Yeah.
Because you don't want to let me be able to potentially like Gust KO your Totodile.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna retreat into Mimikyu. I'm gonna go Luminous and TM Evolution. I'll play them both at the same time.
Go for it.
And then I'll use Evolution targeting both my Toads. And we're going to get a couple of Gnaws.
Nice.
Dang, dude. These decks are fun. See, evolving in my Pokemon trading card game is fun. And also having Pokemon that don't just one-hit KO everything is also fun. It makes the game fun, guys. This is fun. This is legitimately, I know I've pretty much only played stall decks and then also Mamoswine today, but the stall decks have been the most fun I've had playing Standard in probably at least 3 years. So
you could stream some TCG live.
No.
Endless amounts of fun.
Oh God.
Watching your Feraligatr ability.
Oh, good Lord. All right, go ahead.
All right. Oh man, this Mimikyu is quite annoying. And then, oh yeah, another big thing with that deck is you play 2 luxurious capes, and you just slap them on your Feraligatr just so you have this like big dude. So,
yep. Big Gator.
Yeah, big Gator. All right. How do I kill him? Play Nest Ball. Nest Ball for the monkey. And then I'll play Energy Search Pro. Search my deck for a basic energy of every different type. Each different type, and put them in my hand. Okay, I'll take these 6. And then I'll play Arven. For Ultra Ball and TM Evo. And or actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Ultra Ball and TM Evo. Then I'll Ultra Ball, discarding Poffin and Lightning. Get Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Evolve to Dunsparce and use Runaway Draw. So I draw 3. And then I shuffle this Pokemon back into the deck. Kind of a weird dude. But I'm gonna go back in, so I'm not gonna keep shuffling here. I'll promote Gimmighoul. Attach TM Evo. Attach Dark. And I'll use Evolution on Dunsparce and Gimmighoul.
How are you going to damage my Mimikyu?
Monkey Dory.
Sick.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Tackle? Like, yeah, man. Mimikyu's the good wall for this deck. You can even Ghost Eye.
I plan on it.
Yeah.
That's what they got the Luminous here. Yeah, it's going to be hype.
Go ahead.
Draw. How many cards in hand? That's a lot.
There's a lot of energy. 8.
Yes.
Didn't want to blow the TM or the Energy Search Pro that early because I wasn't taking a big knockout. But honestly, against your deck, I don't think I need many energies to KO your guys.
Probably
unless
not.
you get a luxurious cape on Feraligatr.
Okay. I get to put 7 damage counters? That's crazy. All right. Let's do Crispin. Sure.
Crispin's, I think, a 1 of in that deck. Just an easy way to get an energy on Monkey and an energy on.
Right.
It's kind of fun. I think Crispin is like the meta card in this new format. Like Crispin is in a lot of decks. It's honestly surprised me because when they revealed Crispin, I was like, oh, I could see that as maybe like a one of in some decks. I want to cheat an extra energy into play, but man, it is like there's like some decks that play like 3 copies of that card now. It's like it's insane. It's just like almost like Mirage Gay on a supporter. What it feels like.
I'll attach the darkness to the Mimikyu, and then this will go to hand. Yeah, the extra damage doesn't really matter right now for Monkey because you'll just Monkey me back. So
right.
I'll attach water to Croconaw, and then Ultra Ball, discard Earthen Vessel and Iona. I'll get Feraligatr.
The only deck I didn't build that I kind of wanted to try was the Gholdengo with Dragapult deck. But I decided this one looked like more fun.
Yeah,
since I already have Dragapult built.
I also, I saw you sent me the Gholdengo Dragapult deck, and I was like...
The only reason because it got second. And I get it, because it's like, Dragapult is like, they both kind of do different things.
Yeah.
And they both draw cards, but...
But I'm like, people have seen a lot of... I mean, granted, people have probably not seen a lot of like Gholdengo and Dragapult together, but people have seen at this point a lot of Dragapult and a lot of Gholdengo.
Yeah,
so.
they have. I mean, it literally are the decks that got first and second.
I know, right?
At Vancouver.
Yep. Boom, Ghost Die, knockout. 7 damage counters.
Nice. Always promote your Dunsparce because it shuffles itself back, so you get the free retreat. Draw. Sure, I'll bench a Gimme Ghoul. I'll use Runaway Draw. Promote Gholdengo. I'm going to go back in. Am I? No, I'm not actually. Can't remember. Yeah, that deck plays 2 Artisan. Okay. Attach metal. Attach rescue board. Boss's orders for Alligator. Give me that Gator.
Yeah, I figured that was coming, but it's all good.
Play Lavincia and use it to put a lightning into my hand. And then I'll use Make It Rain, which does 50 damage for each energy I discard from my hand. So I'm going to discard 4, so that's 200.
All right, Feraligatr goes down. I'll promote my Brave Little Fish with the rescue board on it. And let's draw. Play Buddy Buddy Poffin. Just take a look and see what we got going on in my deck. Do I have another Toad in here? I do, so I'll go get another Totodile. Check my resource situation. Yeah, Night Stretcher, good. Probably also going to want to find a Super Rod. Oh, there's Lanazade in here. That's cool. Sure. And
yeah, Lanazade, there's 2 copies. It's just like really good because it lets you get your energies back for Monkey and Feraligatr, and it just lets you like get back. Like even right now, it'd be pretty good. You could get back Croconaw, Feraligatr, and then one of your energies.
And I'll research Elm's Research. Discard my hand, draw 7. Okay, and I get to attach an energy. I'll play Night Stretcher. And I'll Night Stretcher for... yeah. I'll Night Stretcher for Croconaw. And evolve that Croconaw. And then attach Darkness Energy to Monkey Dory. Retreat into Mimikyu. And Ghost Die. Place 7 damage counters.
Draw. Bench Dunsparce.
Ah, hold on.
What happened?
Rewind.
Okay.
I just put that Totodile down.
Ooh, good point. Do you want a Night Stretcher for Feraligatr instead?
That's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
I'll Night Stretcher for...
You can still get Croconaw, I guess.
No. I'll Night Stretcher for a Water Energy and attach it to Croconaw.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And then retreats into Feebas and Ghost Die for 7 damage counters.
Boom. Draw. I'll bench this cute little Dunsparce, and then I'll use Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, which lets me search my deck for 2 cards, put them on the top of my deck, and then shuffle my deck, then put 2 on top. Yeah, put 2 cards on top of your deck, then shuffle it. Great supporter. Man, dude, this is gonna be rough. I threw so bad, man. I definitely should not have put Rescue Board here. I should have put it here. It's all good. All right, let's see.
It's all right, Jesse. The content is that wall decks are broken, and today you are the vehicle
Oh, it's all good.
through which we communicate that message.
I'm fine to be that guy.
Today,
I'll be that guy.
that is your position.
That's totes fine. Okay. Let's get... I think I just get 2 Gholdengos, honestly. Just start building up my Dengo army. Coin bonus, which says I can draw 2 cards if it's in the active spot, which it is. Would you look at that? It's 2 Gholdengos. Pretty cool. Use another coin bonus. And another coin bonus. It's funny. I'll use Levincia. Attach to the... Oh, wait. I need to attach a Psychic to the monkey. But my Psychic is prized. Ooh, that's not good. I'll attach a Lightning to active. Yeah. And then use Adrenabrain to put 3 onto Mimikyu. Or wait, I could put it on Feebas and get the Psychic energy. I'll put 3 on Feebas. Psychic? Dang it. And I'll pass.
Okay. Beautiful. I'll draw. What's the best way to do this? I mean, because you've got Monkey Dory, so like...
You can get like multiple Monkey Dories going though, and you can just do 6 every turn.
that's true.
Like in the finals, the guy precious carriered for 3 monkeys. Like monkey is your dude.
All right, that's cool. I'll use Lana's aid.
If anything, I just helped you. It gave you space.
I know you did. I know you did.
I probably should have just. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted the Psychic though, because I want to be able to attack with Mind Bend.
All right. I'm gonna retreat into Croconaw, and then use Lana's aid to get back.
You're in the driver's seat.
Darkness, Croconaw, and Feraligatr. I'll evolve into Feraligatr, and then attach energy to Monkey Dory. I'll evolve into Croconaw. Use Torrential Heart put 5 damage counters on the Feraligatr, make it so that my attacks do 120 more damage this turn, and then I'll use Adrenabrain to move 3 of those to your active Gholdengo. And then... This kind of cracked. Dang, dude. Sure. I'll use Relicanth's Memory Dive ability to use Croconaws' Reversed Thrust attack, which will do 30 damage plus 120 more since I used Torrential Heart, so that's 150 damage. And I'll pivot back into Young Mimikyu here. That feels pretty good. All right.
220. Draw. Evolve to the Dunsparce. Coin bonus 1. Coin bonus 2. Runaway draw for 3. I'm going to go back in. Going to Nest Ball. The Dunsparce back out. I really need the Psychic Energy. It's all good. All right. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Boss's Orders Feraligatr again?
Ah, yes.
Or, duh. Almost forgot this coin bonus. Coin bonus for 2. I was saving it for Cypher, but then I found the boss.
And this man is trying to paralyze his Gholdengo every time he uses coin bonus.
That's what I always do that. I do that at regionals. I go like that to show I used it. I used to do this, but I felt like that's like not far enough, or someone could mistake it for a sloppy board.
So now someone could mistake it for paralysis.
Yeah, man, he's paralyzed on the bench, bro.
But the active, he could be.
I'll never forget this. It was my first ever Worlds in Washington D.C. And I was watching, and there was a guy behind me watching. We were in the crowd watching the stream, and the guy was like the kid was so confused. He was kind of like my age. I mean, he just didn't play Pokemon, and he looked up and he's like, "Why are the Pokemon on the bench paralyzed?" And he didn't say paralysis right. He said paralyzed because every time they were tapping it, and it just like it made me, I was like dying. I don't know. In the moment, it was so funny. But anyways.
No, right. I think a nice 45-degree tilt is perfect.
Maybe we should just use markers. Ability used markers.
Absolutely not. Do you see how many dice are already on this?
I know. I hate those.
Yes.
I hate those. If you like them, that's cool, but I'm not a fan.
I don't think it's cool if you like them.
You don't think it? Dang.
No, if you like ability markers, I don't think it's cool.
He's a hater. Sorry, I'm going to Ultra Ball for another Dunsparce. I'll retreat. Just realized I was going to retreat. If I had thought that out earlier, then I would have waited to use coin bonus, but it's all good. I'll use because I realized I can use Levincia to get these back. Levincia.
Sure.
I'm getting so much value out of this one stadium.
I bet you are.
Attach. I still got to play Superior. Superior away. Lightning and Arven. For these 4. And then I'll use Make It Rain. Oh wait, I almost forgot to use Monkey. I'll use Adrenabrain to move 30 onto Mimikyu. And then I'll use Make It Rain for 200.
All right, Feraligatr gets knocked out. Now, I just had a good question in chat. I've actually, at a regional championship, I've had someone try to put their ability markers on my cards.
Oh, heck no.
Oh my God. I
would be like, no.
I almost threw it.
I've never had someone do that.
I took it off my card so fast. It was like, absolutely not. You are not putting that crap on my cards.
If they'd be like, well, how can you track it? I'll be like,
I'm keeping track I'm keeping track myself by tilting them 45 degrees, which is more than you're required to do because the rules do not require you to keep track at all.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. In fact, you don't have to do anything. You could just say, I'm just memorizing what I've used. Can't you keep up? Yes. So
I mean, there's not a whole lot you need to like remember when playing a turn of Pokemon. I mean,
it's nuts.
But yeah, no, that's wild.
Yeah. So anyways, because I was tilting the cards, and then they tried to put an ability marker on. What are you doing?
Now, do you tilt the whole evolution, or do you only tilt the top evolution?
I don't know.
Because I used to do that, but then I felt like
I think it's the whole card.
I think tilt the whole card, but honestly, like I think this is a little bit easier because then you can clearly tell it's been used because you can see the card underneath.
I don't know.
Everybody's got their own way of doing it. If you don't, for whatever reason, on the official broadcast now, at least when I was on at San Antonio a couple months ago, they are forcing you to use the ability markers. You cannot. But then Hedrick was tilting his cards, and they didn't say anything to him. So what's that about?
You know what it's about.
I had to freaking. I think honestly, like if you're like locked, like I have to tilt, like they'll just like give up and they'll be like, okay, that's fine. But like I was like, fine, it's okay. I'll put the markers on. It doesn't bother me that much. But my opponent,
just ask the head judge where it says in the rule book that you have to have them on.
They were like, I was like, is it okay if I tilt? And they're like, it's fine for now, but production's gonna bother me.
I'm almost positive that you could appeal that to the head judge. I'm almost positive.
I don't know if it's that serious.
No, but you could. It is serious because if you don't want them on your cards, I'm almost positive that you could appeal to the head judge to not have them on.
That's fair. But yeah, no,
I think so.
Yeah,
why not?
But it was the thing that was annoying me was my opponent was just not remembering. I mean, it's all good. He was in the zone. He was not remembering the markers, so I was literally doing the markers for him his whole turn because I have like a streamer brain now where I'm like, I want it to look good for the stream. So I was trying to help him out, like retilting his Pokemon, putting the markers on because production was, they were happy I was doing it. Every time I did it, they like looked at me and were like,
I don't know. Now, the one reason I've thought about using ability markers here on the channel is because, dang it, I've got these really cool Dragon Shield coins, right?
Ooh.
Like they're really cool. They have like,
good for this deck.
Yeah. They're like really cool, like Dragon Shield, like metal, like copper looking coins with like
those are the jagged ones you're talking about?
Yeah. Now they look awesome and they would be great promo for my sponsors if I used them, but I'm almost
I thought that was
I'm so principled on hating them that I feel like I can't bring myself to do it. So I don't know. I've got like 20 of those coins though, so anyways, let's go. I got a game to win.
I only got 3 more prizes left.
Dang, I might lose this. What the heck?
I'm out of boss now.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I might play Palpad. I can't remember.
Draw.
I can't remember.
I think that deck plays Palpad.
Well, I don't know. This deck's weird. I'm going to check right now.
Let's go.
Do not play Palpad. Sad.
I'll attach Luxurious Cape to Mimikyu, bench Monkey Dory. Attach Darkness Energy to Monkey Dory. Well. Pokegear.
Luxurious Cape on the Mimikyu. Oh, man.
I'll take Lana's Aid.
It's going to be rough. My Psychic Energy is here. I'm sad. I got to start attaching to Dunsparce. Honestly.
Use Lana's Aid, and I'll get back a Totodile, a Croconaw, and a Water Energy. Bench Totodile, attach Water Energy, use Adrenabrain, there. And then Ghost Die to put 7 damage counters on the active.
Draw. Evolve to Dunsparce. I'll use coin bonus. Coin bonus. Coin bonus. Could play Morty's, but then I think I'd deck out. Evolve to this to Dunsparce. Attach grass here. Use Adrenabrain. Put the why? What's even the point, man?
You know the point.
I'll pass. I'll hit the damage back to you.
Where are you gonna put it?
Onto Mimikyu.
Okay, cool.
And guess I'll play Cypher. Might as well. What do I even want, bro? These two, I guess.
Dude, we are getting places here.
Oh yeah.
Monkey Dory is kind of nuts with the walls.
Yeah. I use Lavincia. Ultra Ball all the way. Fez. And Morty. Yeah, all those cards just put on top. I just shuffled them back, bro. I don't even care, man.
We broke him, dude. We broke him. We broke him.
I literally just put 2 worthless cards on top
we
of my
broke
deck.
him, dude. We broke him. Yes. See, this could be you against your opponents at the next regional championships. If you just roll up with a Maul
we
deck.
went to time. I guess we'll have to take the tie.
You
right?
roll up with a wall deck, and then boom, they give up. They just don't even care to win anymore. They lose all respect for the game.
There is nothing in this deck right now that will help me win this game. So I don't care. Did it for the fun. Did it on purpose. I'll pass.
Excellent. I'll draw. Okay, this is sick. This is sick. Let's go. Darkness Energy to Monkey Dory. And then I'll move this back to the active.
Thank you.
And then I'll evolve Totodile into Croconaw. And I'll play Iono. And I'll get 5, you get 3. Cool. So you're at 220 over there. That's fine. I'll go counter catcher your Gholdengo EX on the bench. And Ghost Die for the knockouts.
Yep. Draw. Nest Ball. Fail it. I'll use Earthen Vessel to get 2 lightning. That's true. Actually, yeah. Pheasantipity might even be better to be attaching to right now. Because I could at least like snipe things. I'll attach to Dunsparce. Oh, you know what would be MVP in this matchup is playing an Iron Bundle. That would be good. Coin bonus. Coin bonus. Treat. Adrenabrain. There you go. And I'll pass.
That's hype. Draw for turn. Pokegear. And take an Arven. Sure, why not? Play Arven.
Ooh, the one prize Gholdengo. Did you see that got second? Yeah, that was in Lucas Zing's deck.
No.
He got second at Vancouver. He played the single prize Gholdengo.
That's cool.
List. It does 30 plus 90 if it evolved this turn. So it just does 120.
That's cool.
I don't know what it was for exactly, but I guess I guess Mimikyu would be super useful, especially since it's weak to metal.
There's not really any items left in this deck. I thought maybe there'd be like a Night Stretcher or something.
It only plays like one Night Stretcher.
Yes, I see. All
Does
right.
you play like Lana's Aid is like your way to get stuff back?
I'll Arven for a gear, sure.
Yeah, you kind of just set up this board and you just kind of sit there.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Sure. That's fine. I'll use Adrenabrain to move that damage over to
Thank you.
your Gholdengo. And then I'll Ghost Eye for 7.
Draw. I'll use Adrenabrain to put 30 on your Mimikyu.
Okay.
And then I'll use Runaway Draw. I'm going to run away. See you later.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to refrain from using any coin bonuses.
I'm starting to think Deck Out is a valid option here.
Attach for turn. I'll use Land Crush for 90.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Let's go.
120 damage onto my Mimikyu. I'll draw. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's think. 7 plus 6. Short of the knockouts.
Surprised you don't have like just a Feraligatr in the water.
There are no more Feraligatrs left in my deck. I guess that was a... Yes. I should not have gotten the second Croconaw here. I think it's priced. So.
Oh, both your Lana's Aid are down?
Yes.
Oh, sick.
I'm running out of... Yes, that was miscalced on my part. I thought there was like more recovery, but there just wasn't.
Oh, yeah. It's just the 2 Lanas.
Yes. This is my first time ever playing this list, so like...
Yeah, I was doing the same thing when I was playing it with JW the other day. I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on right now, but...
It's okay. Yes, I should have obviously left a Feraligatr. There's probably a third Feraligatr in the deck, right?
Yeah,
that's him right there.
Yeah.
No, he's in here. Yeah, he's right there. All right.
It's a 3/3 line.
Yeah. Okay.
3/3. Yeah,
so that's a little tough right now, but that's fine. We'll get there.
You probably can honestly probably win the game with.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's gonna be close.
I'll fight my way out of it. So let's go. That thing's got a retreat cost of 3.
I can shuffle all my energy back in.
You shuffle the energy back in.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. That is interesting. All right, let's go. Luminous energy here. I'll Adrenabrain
2 times.
2 times. Put that over there. I'll retreat into Monkey Dory. And Mind Bend for 60, and you're confused.
Okay, draw. I'll use Runaway Draw.
Yeah, I was thinking that would happen. Yeah.
Goodbye.
It's fine. He's a 3 energy attacker who can damage my Mimikyu, so.
I'm going to go back. Or actually, no, I'm not. Bench. Attach. I don't even think I'm going to coin bonus.
Alright, you gotta discard 3 energy here.
I'll use Superior. These 4. And then I'll use Make It Rain for the knockout. Please, Psychic. Please.
Alrighty. I'll send up Mimikyu. You forgot to Adrenabrain, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Frick.
Go ahead. Where do you want it to go?
Put this guy back. I'll use Adrenabrain and put 30 onto Mimikyu.
Okay.
And then I'll use... And then I'll use Make It Rain for 150.
All right, Monkey Dory's down. Yeah, right. Absolutely not. I'll send up Mimikyu.
There's nothing wrong with taking my prizes out of order, man. What the heck? Show me in the rule book where it says you can't.
I'll draw. Okay. Bench Monkey Dory with a Darkness Energy. I'll Adrenabrain twice onto your Monkey Dory over there. And pass.
Oh, okay. Attached to Dunsparce. I'm going to Cipher.
Then are you going to change the order of your deck?
Coin bonus.
Watch your mic, Jesse. It's drooping on your...
Oop.
You're good. There you go.
Well, that guy's going to die. So, that's fine. Adrenabrain... 3 onto... I'm fighting an uphill battle here. 3 onto Mimikyu, I guess.
Yeah.
That literally advances nothing. And then I'll pass.
I'll draw. I'll Adrenabrain twice on a Monkey Dory to knock it out. Okay. Attach here to Mimikyu. And Ghost Die, 7.
Go ahead.
All right. It's looking like it's going to be a Ghost Die for 7.
You got it, Chief. Draw. Your turn.
Sick. Draw. It's looking to me like it's going to be a sort of 140, and then we'll be at 210. Yep. That's going to be a Ghost Die for 7.
Okay. Draw. Attach, retreat. And yeah, I'll just use Runaway Draw.
Runaway Draw.
Goodbye. He's out of here. And then I'll use Coin Bonus to draw 2.
I thought you were going to attack.
And then I'll use Coin Bonus to draw 1.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll play Superior, discard these two. For these.
We cracked him. We cracked him,
And
chat.
then I'll play Superior, discard these two counter catchers.
We cracked him, dude. We cracked him.
For this and this. And then I'll use Make It Rain for 0 damage. Your turn. I'll just take these back.
What are you talking about? They go to the discard pile.
I mean, I'm take them back as
Oh,
move
yeah,
them away from your board.
yeah. All right, would you like to scoop?
Nope. I'm stubborn. Your turn.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's fine. I'll ghost die for 7.
I'll scoop.
Okay. Game 2. Who's ready for game 2?
Bro, game 2.
I'm kidding, dude.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
kidding.
I was like, yes, if you want to, I will. All right, the wall stacks are pretty good. I don't know why I thought so. Obviously, if I had access to my psychic there, it would have maybe been a little bit different. It would have made it really annoying because you would have had to choose whether you wanted to risk the attack.
Yeah.
For the confusion.
Unfortunately,
I didn't have access to my psychic there. But I think with 2 bosses orders and maybe if you played a pal pad in here, you could gust 4 times. I think this deck stands a real chance of winning.
For sure.
Then again, I think if you manage your resources better, because the thing is
I had
that
no
deck
idea
can
what I was
also
doing.
you can hit and run, or Feraligatr can just do 280 damage. So you can just like let it rip. I feel like it's like something that's threatening you.
For sure.
So but
and this is my first rendezvous with this deck, so I'm still kind of figuring it out.
You only play 4 water and 2 luminous, so you don't have that many outs to water. So sometimes it can take a while to build up a Feraligatr attack. But and then if you attack the Feraligatr, it'll get returned KOs, and then you lose that damage generation. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting deck. It's very it seems like a very flexible. I think it's a deck that it'll be interesting to see how it develops, because it definitely feels like a deck that a lot of like top players will pick up and maybe like try to master. It definitely feels like a deck that could like finesse your opponent for sure. But the one thing I'm worried about, there's a lot of these wall decks. There's a lot of I'm worried about like 50-minute best 3. I feel like it's going to be a little bit miserable to try to finish these games,
Yes.
So I don't know. Maybe I need to try to revive Miraidon, like, come on, man. You still got some juice left in you. Come on. Like, Turn 1 Iron Hands is still really good. You can still do it even without double turbo. But the problem with Miraidon now is that, like, if they just respond KO your hands, you are just freaking doomed, man. Like, I mean, you have Magneton, but you just lose all of the support that makes the deck busted. It still works. It's just not great. Like, it's just, it's a little too slow. But the only turbo deck I see being like turbo, like I'm just gonna run you down, is like Raging Bolt. But then that just loses hard to like a lot of the walls, honestly. I don't know. I was thinking maybe is there something this Raging Bolt deck can do to get around the walls? I mean, you do have the baby Raging Bolt, but
Yeah, Baby Bolt.
The second attack does do 130, which is
you got
nice.
Koraidon. Right? Is there a Koraidon?
Koraidon?
No, because you would have had to have attacked with like another Pokemon the turn previous, right? So
really Koraidon, Koraidon's in the deck.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? No, I don't think this list plays it.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to attack with another ancient Pokemon.
Yes,
first.
that's not as good. Yeah,
there's thing. I mean, you could just play like I've seen some Japanese lists play like a fighting Ogerpon. You could play the Cornerstone.
You could. Doesn't the Koraidon have a second attack that just does like 110 or something?
Yeah, for 3 energies is 100.
Or it's like 130.
But you might as well play the baby Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
It does
no, it's 110. Yeah.
Yeah, it does 130.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be interesting to see. I think the next tabletop, I do want to build Miraidon. And see if it can hang at all.
That'd be fun.
I don't think it did. I literally went on eBay because I couldn't find a way to buy just the Tapu Koko promo.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any, but I went on eBay and I bought like the actual box it comes in. So
Tapu Koko promo? Which promo are we talking about?
The one that does it's the Japanese promo. It does it's a lightning basic EX. It's got free retreat. It does for a lightning and a colorless, so like same attack cost as Raikou. It does 60 plus 20 for each of your bench Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So if you have Area 0 out and 8 bench Pokemon, you can do 220.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what your opponent's bench is. So technically, if your opponent can't play around it, it is worse than Raikou because you can never do more than 220.
Right.
But it's lighting Pokemon. It's got free retreat. You can do up to 220 with a full bench. So I think
Can't put a Force Seal Stone on it. Doesn't draw a
Force
card
Seal
when it's
Stone
in the
doesn't
active.
exist,
I know,
so-
right? Like,
yeah, it doesn't
Jesse.
draw.
Miraidon, I can still play it.
Tapu Koko's the same as
Tapu gonna
Raikou.
do it.
The
It's gonna be
thing.
fine. It's gonna be fine. I
You
can
just gotta
still
play like
it.
a couple energy stickers. Just a couple energy stickers. It'll be fine. Experience share.
I can still play Miraidon.
Experience share. We lost Raichu, so yeah, you're not KOing whatever's in their active position. But yeah, I don't know. It's not looking great. It's not looking great.
Yeah, it's a lot of cope right there.
Are we trying to play any more? Or are you?
Nah,
closing it
well,
out?
because I'm
Okay.
streaming League tonight in like
What
an hour
time
and a
is it?
half.
Oh shoot, it is almost
yeah,
time
so
for League.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get dinner, and then I'm coming back, and then
good trip.
and like me and Cole are gonna be casting League tonight.
You and Cole?
Yeah, Cole's gonna be here
Oh, okay, sweet.
so we got another
I'll stick around for
caster.
League. Yeah.
Well, let's freaking go. Jesse's gonna be at League tonight, Standard League. You know
I got
what
my
you're
trusty Miraidon deck with me at all times.
Jesse actually carries it around. Just when you're out about the town, huh? Just in case anybody wants to see your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Right
go.
here.
Heck yeah, dude. He always comes strapped with the Don.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's hype. All right, well, hopefully you win. That'd be sick.
We'll try. I got close last week. I was 3-1, which was 1 win short. But
Yes.
see if we can get it this week. You never know.
Well, thank you guys for an amazing stream so far. I've got another stream we're doing in just a couple. 90 minutes. So like I'm
Might
gonna
as well
be.
stay live.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm gonna go offline for an hour, and then I'm coming back, and we're gonna start streaming Standard League tonight here at Full Grip Games. Thank you guys so much for the awesome stream. It was it's the best stream that I've had so far in the new studio, so I really appreciate the viewership. Thank you guys so much for being here. It also is the first day where YouTube was totally kicking Twitch's butt. There was way more people watching on YouTube than Twitch, so that's the first time that I think we've ever had that much viewership on YouTube as well. So
YouTube's popping off.
Awesome to see that that people on YouTube are showing up. So thank you guys for checking out the channel on YouTube as well. Of course, to support the stream, make sure to check out the sponsors, FullGripGames.com for all the best Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. We've got the huge $4,000 cash doubleheader featuring Journey Together cards happening March 29th and 30th. Standard is sold out for the time being, but I'm hearing that there are going to be about 20 spots available if you just show up at the door.
I also will have my spot available for someone because I signed up and I can't make it that morning. I am coming, but just not to play in the tournament.
Yeah.
But I did sign up for the doubles, so that's one extra spot.
So there are going to be about 20 spots available just for people for walk-ins the day of. So that's going to be a thing, and then and for our local players as well, and whoever makes the trip out. So there's not any feel bads about not having.
Hopefully
a spot
everyone who
there.
wants to play gets to play.
Yep.
And if not, you could just hang out and just play, whatever.
And if you're not making the trip out, of course, we're going to be producing the entire thing. Riley Hulbert and I are going to be casting the entire Journey Together event, both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's standard post-rotation event happening March 29th, and Sunday's $1,000 cash Gym Leader Challenge event featuring cards from Journey Together on the 30th. See you guys tonight in an hour.
Yeah.
Yes,
Couple
I'll see.
hours.